You may notice something different. A little bit, just a tiny bit different. I have new eyeshadow color. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yes, of course. As you can see, it's just the eyeshadow. It's blue this time. Crazy, right? Yeah, that's all. That's all there's to it. There's all. That's the new thing. Yep, yep, absolutely. That's the only thing. No, I'm kidding. Look at my hair, bro. It is white. All right. It's freaking light, but it's gorgeous. They did a really good job, and I love it so much. It still smells good too. It always smells like dye and the shampoo they use and stuff like that. But it's, I don't know, I love that smell. Maybe I'm weird. Hey Tracy, how you doing? You like my new hair? It's cute, right? They did a great job. They bleached the whole head. And then did a toner over it. And that's kinda, that's how it went. That's it. That's all they had to do, basically, to get my hair as white as it got. And it's white. The light makes it seem like it's not that white, but it's like this white. Like the crease of my eye. It really is. No. Can't really see it that well, but it's white, alright? I am white too, my skin. Like, really white. But this is whiter. So now I look like I'm not that white. You know what I'm saying? More color in my face now because my hair is so light. Maybe. I like the blue eyes. Thank you. Blue eyes and blue eye shadow as well. Yes. It's all good. I thought I was feeling Ice Princess today. Literally since I got this hair, which is yesterday. It's not that long ago. Girl, come on. Get over yourself. I don't know, I feel like an Ice Princess. I saw myself in the mirror, I was like, Ice Princess. And I was again in my wedding dress today because I had to pick it up and they try it on one more time, you know, before you go and take it with you. And I felt Ice Princess today. I like the white dress, the white hair, everything, the blue makeup. It was beautiful. I missed a crown and some ice powers that I didn't have them. You know, the rest of it all, I love it. I'm obsessed. I'm not even in love, I'm obsessed with it. Obsessed. Obsessive. Okay, let's see here. We got some cute music going. Let's get some cute music going. It's some Pokemon music. But like, no copyright, you know what I'm saying? A very nice person. Crispy Donut, we love Crispy Donut. No copyright music, but it's like Pokemon inspired, I would say. Very cute. So let's get that going. Oh, girl. We have a game today, alright? We got a game today. Please don't leave. It's called, Touch Starved. Touch Starved. Excuse me. You know what that means, right? I don't know the sound is good. Girl. Yep, it's a dating sim, and there's boys. There's cute boys. And there's an emo boy, so right up my alley. I don't know if there's sound or anything. I turned off the music because it was copyright claimed, or can be copyright claimed, it says. Yeah, it says here. Streamers and content creators should turn the music volume to 0 in order to disable copyright music. So that's what I did, so that's why you can't hear anything right now. I have my own music. I have my own Pokemon music. This is a demo, yeah, this is a demo. It's been out quite a lot. Quite a long time. Thank you, yes. Red Spring Studio. I don't know when it will be out. I don't know if there's already a release date in mind, but I'm waiting. I have to play the demo first. I heard it's quite long, so I think we will do one stream on this. Touch Starved is intended for an older audience. Okay, be warned. It contains mature content. Oh, do I have that on? That's not on? Oh, it's... Oh. Oh. It's... Okay, wait a minute. If I scroll here, it scrolls in the game. Let me do a, well, I can't do a mature content. Let me put 18 plus in the title, just to be sure, just to be sure. Because I'm scared. 18 plus, thank you, darling. Let's do that. The title is Forgive Me, Father, I Have Sinned. There's a reason for that one. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, we know this. We know this. Yes. Horror, graphic violence, storylines, alcohol, drug references, injury, and this. Oh, girl, I wasn't prepared for that. I thought it was just dating some cute guys. If you accept the content warning, please click proceed. Okay, you guys have been warned. Okay, you have been warned, all of you. In Touch Starved, your choices matter. The decisions you make may result in unique dialogue, interactions, or even choices in red text, which contain exclusive content. I'm scared. What content? What are we talking about? No pictures, right? Try playing through the demo more than once and choosing different options. I don't know if we will be doing that, but definitely once. You might even uncover a secret ending. And remember, there are no wrong choices, only interesting ones. Choose wisely and save often, thank you. Alright. Oh yeah, this is what I was doing right now, actually. I already found that out. Press space again to bring it back. Okay, yeah. So you can take a freaking screenshot. That's why that is. Oh. Oh, when you have to choose a name. This is important. Because we're gonna use this name and we're gonna read this name out loud. Let's do Slunk. Let's do Slunk. 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 Okay, okay. Choose your pronouns. Okay, okay. Progressive, yes. Very nice. Very nice. This world began to unravel long before you were born. The happy music! That's crazy. It began with fogfall. Spectral mist bled from the seams where reality were so split. War so sorry. And from the fog emerged monsters. Inhuman beings with unnatural powers. Some possessed a language and intellect. Others were mindless beasts, driven by little more than the desire to slaughter. So happy. As cities fell and unrest spread, humans united in their fear while monsters thrived in the chaos. And then there's you. Blorp. You're not even sure if you're human. You were born cursed. True. With hands that alter the minds of anyone you touch. Touch starved. Doing. Choose your backstory. Oh, I have a oh, girl. Oh, okay, okay. Let's see here. The unnamed. You were raised as an oracle in a remote temple. The priest claimed your touch bestowed enlightenment. But a visiting mage revealed your curse for what it is. Following the mage's word, you fled in the search of Cenobium. I don't know what that is. You regularly experience unnatural premonitions that rattle your body and soul. An innate sixth sense gives you a heightened awareness of hidden supernatural presence around you. Interesting. The Hound. A forsaken thief. Also very interesting. You were raised by society's outcasts, criminals who accepted you when nobody else would. Your partner in crime, a friend since childhood, helped you steal enough money for a cure, then betrayed you. No, a day. They left you with only enough coin to travel the Cenobium. To the Cenobium. Cenobium. Yeah, that's right. Your last hope. You have sharply honed social intuition. You can survive and even thrive in violent underbelly of any city. Using your experience with the underworld to get ahead. Okay. Interesting too. The Alchemist, which also sounds very cool. An exiled Cenobian mage took you in as a child, raising you as her apprentice. She seemed to take pity on your curse. But you discovered that she was cultivating you as a test subject. You fled to the Cenobium seeking a cure. So we all end up in the Cenobium anyway, I feel like. You are an experienced spellcaster with... Ooh, I like that. With encyclopedic knowledge of the alchemy, spellcraft, and history. With a little observation, you can identify the subtle effects of magic. So basically, magic, rogue, and sixth sense. I like mage. Let's do the alchemist. I think that's fun. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, let's do alchemist. Your name is Slunk, and you like to choose your pronouns. Your backstory is the alchemist. Is this correct? Yeah, let's go alchemist, baby. I don't know if that probably also matters, right? What you choose. Ooh. The wasteland. Okay, maybe this music is not it, you know? You know. Let's do this a little bit of chill music, I guess. It doesn't make any sense. The happy music. a little bit more chill. Ooh, it's quite loud. Is this better? What do you mean it's perfect? It's you want it back? I can get it back for you. I think it's funny, but yeah, sure. The wasteland stretches. Nah, okay, this is better. Is this more chill? Yeah, I think so. Just a little background noise. It's not that important, but like this? Is this better? Or is this too loud already? I'm gonna read a lot. Oh man. Sound? It's hard, Joe. No? You know, it's hard to. The music, the volume, everything. Okay, let's see. We have like a vampire cast, it looks like. The wasteland stretches as far as the eye can see. There's nothing out there but death. Okay, that's optimistic. The ever-present stench of decay, and countless sun-bleached bones cast like seeds across the barren land. Okay. I could say death doesn't scare me. It actually doesn't really. Like, on a personal note, it doesn't really scare me. But to tell the truth, I'm desperate. It's been 2 weeks since I joined a caravan bound across the wastes. Finding a group that would accept me as was a trial in itself. Also, this is what my nails are gonna look like. Oh, girl, she can't. They're shiny and glittery. Cute, right? I did them myself. It's gel nails. It's nothing special. It's my own nails, but with gel polish on them, so it's not that crazy, but it's very pretty. It's like shiny red glitter nail polish. Very nice. Alright. Let's dive into it. As rations grew sparse and my canteen ran dry, I began to despair. But then I saw it. Okay, that's quite big. Aridia, the city of knowledge, one of the last bastions of humanity left in the world, and home to the famous academy called the Cenobium. Oh yes, the Cenobium, yes. Nice, dude. All the world's knowledge gathered in one place. If there's anywhere I'll find a cure for my curse, it's here. Cool nails indeed, thank you. It's gonna go so well with like the theme we got. We got like white and red, like my ring. It's like white gold with red rubies in the middle. So it's like, that's the whole thing, right? That's the whole theme of our thing since the engagement. Because also my wedding ring has also 1 ruby stone in the white gold ring. But this is my engagement ring, of course, because it's a bit obnoxious. But it's beautiful nonetheless. Like, not one of those traditional ones with like this big ass diamond on it. I hate it. Gravity sucks with those. It will always go down. And it just, I don't know, it's obnoxious. I don't like it. I like it more like elf style, okay? Way prettier in my opinion. So yeah, it will all fit well, I think. Also in my hair I have these beautiful red flowers. So it's like white hair with red flowers. Again. All that stands between me and a cure is a final stretch of salt-soaked wastes, or so I think, until I see the first tendrils of fog snaking beneath the wagon. Oh lord, oh, that's really bad. We're gonna make a choice. Is this... Oh, a hushed voice. Ooh. Is this Fogfall? Okay, I'm gonna go for the emo guy, by the way. I already made up my mind, I'm sorry. I did. I saw a guy with ears. I saw a guy with white hair. I saw another guy, and an emo guy. Well, my choice is easily made. Thank you very much. My stomach sings at the very whisper of it. A silent storm more devastating than fire. Dangerous in cities, but a death sentence beyond them. Who is this? A thick blanket of fog engulfs us, smothering out the lantern's light. The wagon lurches to a stop. An eerie silence, heavy as the mist falls over us. The only warning we get is a strangled scream. Oh. Stay back! No! The cry dissolves into wet gurgling. That was loud. Ow, my ear holes. Okay, I didn't know what the sound was like. I was like... Then, the wagon finally pitches to the side. I hit the ground hard. The air punched from my lungs. When I open my eyes, adrenaline lends sudden, awful clarity to the carnage around me. What happened? Who did it? A traitor. I once shared bread with lies face down in the mud. Their back reduced to long strings of torn muscle, gleaming gristle, and exposed bone. Bodies litter the wasteland. Someone is here! Oh god, oh god! I try to rise, but my ankle explodes with pain so blinding, white blooms across my vision. Jesus, what did you do? Only when my eyes adjust do I see the dark shape in front of me. Oh yeah, the caravan thing exploded, right? Oh, that looks cool. It's fingers, dude! Look at that! Fingers! On its back, right? That looks like fingers. And then it fades over into like actual spikes, but... Dang, that's cool design, alright? That's cool design. I love that. I eat it up. That's obsessed. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with this. This is art I can really appreciate. Oh, can't wait for the full thing then, eh? A soulless stoops over the twisted form of a caravaneer. I freeze, but it swivels its head. A dozen bulging eyes twitch in my direction and blink as one. Girl, calm down. Calm down. Oh, voice. Oh, we like voice volume, right? To be pretty loud, I would say. Oh, I'm a woman. Damsel in distress, help me. The soulless lets out an ear-splitting shriek and it runs at me. Yeah, it did. It really did, didn't it? But right before it reaches me, the beast barrels past. The beast barrels past. Vanishing into the mist. Distantly, a horse screams in the dark. I need to move now. Oh, lordy. Oh, let's run. Let's just go. Let's go. Oh, I should have saved. Oh, shit. Well, apparently I didn't. I take off, running deeper into the haze. The fog is so thick that I fear I'm headed in the wrong direction. Until until I see a dim pinprick of light emanating from the shadow of the spire. It's faint, but it's enough. I came too far to die here. Rapid footsteps echo all around me. I turn in circles, frantically searching to opaque mist for the source. But the fogfall twists and stretches sound. Suddenly, the caravan's driver bursts forward from the fog. Our eyes meet too late. What? He slams into me, knocking me to the ground and slips in a patch of mud. The soulless falls on him as soon as he slows. Well, let's just run. It catches the driver by his throat and breaks his stomach with razor-sharp claws. He comes apart like wet paper, spilling intestines and viscera in a steaming tide. Oh, lovely. Lovely gentleman, yes. Fighting the urge to heave, I claw frantically through the slippery muck for a handhold. Shit. My hand catches on the jagged edge of a rip jutting up from the water. Bandages unfurl around the gouge torn deep into my palm. I'm really trying to read like a good person. The pain's quickly forgotten when a hand closes around my wrist. Oh lord. Oh, who is it? Oh, a man. Can you stand? Is that me? Or is that the person? Oh, I think that's the person. This is my hand. Oh, I'm cursed, alright. This is me being cursed. One of the travelers from the caravan leans over me. We need to run! Yes. They reach for my hand, and I realize too late that my bandages have come undone. No, don't touch me. The sensation of their thumb brushing the back of my hand sends a shiver down my spine. All it takes is one touch, and in the space of a breath, my curse takes hold. Ooh, this is bad. Oh! Oh no, what did we do? What did we do? Oh god, we made him crazy. He's going nuts. Good job. Go attack that guy over there. Their lips peel back into a deranged grin. What am I? Sorry. No, I've seen this face countless times before. This is my curse. Madness of my own making. Their grip on my hand tightens until pain radiates from my knuckles. Let me Suddenly, clammy hands cross my throat, choking on my breath. Die! Die! Da 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 da! Spit bubbles at the corner of their mouth and flecks my face. The edges of my vision darken as my lungs scream for air. Fight them off. Screaming doesn't do you any good. My nails gouge deep into the traveler's wrist, but no matter how much blood I draw, they don't flinch. Oh, that's bad. Maybe I should have saved, because I'm an idiot. The more I struggle, the tighter that grip grows. My pulse hammers in my ear, slowing with each thudding beat. This can't be happening. I'm going to die. And not because of the fog follow, they're soundless, but because of my own freaking curse. No way! Did I already fuck it up? Tears sting my eyes. No, 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 not here. Not like this. No! The hands drop on my neck, leaving me wheezing for air. My lungs burn with each ragged cough. My vision clears and the traveler's face takes shape, hovering inches from mine. Lips still split in that macabre smile, even as blood seeps between their teeth. They give one last shuddering breath, then slump over the crawl hooked through their stomach. Oh yeah, okay, the guy got him. Yeah, the soulless. The soulless shoves the body aside, and the glowing eyes studying its leathery skin thin as though grinning. Don't kill me, why would you do that? Oh, shite. There's a flash of claws, red spills across my vision. I thought there'd be pain, but as I sink into the murky water, all I can feel is the grit of silt filling my mouth, and the icy embrace of shallow water. Distantly, I notice an arm resting among an outcrop of reeds, mine neatly severed at the elbow. Oh, that's not great. I should have taken both arms. It should have taken both arms. Without them, maybe I could have survived. Maybe I could have had a home. Instead, I'll die cold, alone, and face down in a desolate wasteland. A fitting end for a monstrosity like me. Oh Lord, I should have screamed. Should have screamed or drove to the carriage. If this is death, it's not as bad as I feared. Oh God, it's bright. Shine bright like a diamond, honey. The cold is gone, and is the choking stench of bog water. I could drift forever, cocooned in oblivion, until all thought and sensation vanished. No curse, nobody howling at me in madness and terror, nothing at all. The thought has a terrible appeal to it. But the next moment, I take a reflexive breath. Air pours into my lungs, then out again in a ragged gasp. Gasp! Feeling comes flooding back. Warm cloth on my bare skin. A firm surface underneath me. A strange tang of sulfur in the air. Do not be afraid, my darling. God, who is this? Oh, a prince? Hello? Oh, who are you? Just make myself presentable. I twist my head towards the voice. Tears flood my blurry vision at the bright glowed lamplight. Try not to move. Oh, girl. I'm just a girl, okay? It's fine. The voice is calm, steady, and commanding. But more importantly, it's a stranger's voice. But he looks good, like that clothes. You can see he's from a well-off family. One thought cuts through my mental fog. I have no idea who this is, and I'm completely at their mercy. Please help me, thank you. Stay away from me. My words come out in a little more than a creaky whisper. I clench my mouth shut, hating how weak and helpless I sound. Oh my God. No. No. Who the heck is this? Sit up, because I'm cool. I manage to push myself up on one elbow, but my head swims, and my surroundings give an alarming lurch. Ugh, a stubborn patient. I don't have the strength to dignify that with a response. Instead, I pull the sheets up higher and wipe my eyes until my vision clears. Let's save it? Let's save again. I don't know. Oh, look at that hair. Ooh, he's got luscious hair. He's a doctor! He's a doctor man person. The stranger towers over my prone form. Warm light reflects off his pristine medical coat. I instinctively, not indistinctively, instinctively shrink back. And that's when I notice that I'm completely naked, except for a thin linen sheet. Naked, lying on a low cot with a pair of sharp golden eyes watching my every move. The man's gaze flickers to my exposed, unbandaged hands. I plunge my hands under the sheet to hide them from sight. Though it's too late. I must have noticed what they look like. He must have noticed what they look like. Strange. Cursed. Inhuman. I brace myself for his inevitable suspicion and disgust, but his expression doesn't even flicker from that courteous smile. He just watched in placid silence as I struggle to make sense of my surroundings. Where am I? Who are you? Bruh. Be calm. You're a savior. Whoever this is, he clearly has no idea who or what I am. I've never been safe anywhere with anyone. Even my own mentor, my teacher, thought I was nothing but a convenient specimen to be used and discarded. He's a doctor, so maybe he will use me as well. Heck no. I scowl, pulling the sheets protectively around myself. Where are my clothes? Just one little tiny thing. Where are the freaking clothes? The man's golden eyes narrow slightly. A sharp sigh rustles the paper in his hand. I see you are not to be dissuaded. Your clothes were torn to shreds when I found you, but I procured replacements. What? What? With a soft creak, he stands from his chair, giving me a better view of my surroundings. I love the art style too. It's like simplistic, but it's so well done. It's really well done. Everything makes sense. I seem to be in some sort of medical clinic. Bottles of silvery alchemical? I think so. Concoctions line the counters in neat rows. Sometimes words are quite hard. The air makes my nose twitch. I faint whiff of smoke and something distinctly metallic that I can't quite place. Actually, yesterday, when I was all in bleach twice, because they had to do well, they did my head fully, but the top part went way too fast, because somehow I don't know, my hair does that. It goes really fast, but my bottom part didn't go, well, it did go fast as well, but like at a normal speed. So this was too fast. So I had to rinse it out and do it again on only the bottom part. My god. The smell. My eyes. They started like tingling. Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot, but I made it through. I didn't have makeup on, so it didn't really matter. Because my eyes were about to water at one point. The smell is crazy. Alright. Hey! Oof. No voice crack, please. God, get out of there. The doctor produces a large dense bundle of cloth, which he sets at the foot of my cot. He easily a head taller than most, and I have to crane my neck to look at him. Like that? Me. Save. Save before every choice, my dear. Thank you? Thank you. Thank you. It's a nice gesture, I think. Yes. I should be polite if I can, especially since I don't know who this is, what he can do, or what he wants with me. Thanks. Oh, that hair, bro. You're welcome. I will leave you to get dressed. Thanks, my sir. Thanks, good sir. Thank you, gentlemen. This reminds me of the art style. Well, it's anime, right? But it also reminds me of Amnesia Memories. If you know that game, it's also dating sim. Kind of reminds me of this. This is maybe a little bit more detailed. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure actually. But it reminds me of this. With a curt nod, he leaves through a narrow door. Thank you for leaving. I hear a soft click as the door turns behind him. I counted 3 in sudden silence. When I don't hear any more footsteps, I reach for the bundle of clothes. An itch on my elbow stops me short. I reach down absently to rub at it, then freeze when my fingers meet a neat line of stitches. Ooh, he stitched me up! The claw, right. I know what I saw. That beast took my arm clean off. Ooh. And yet, my arm shows no sign of injury apart from the black stitches poking through my skin. I gently flex my fingers, feeling my heart race at the sensation. Ooh, actually, Speaking of, I should put on my heart rate so you guys can see, you know. I think that would be quite funny. Not because it's scary, because of other things. Captain! Captain! We're playing a dating sim, Captain. And do you see my hair? Oh wait, it's a makeup, I think. You see, it's different. No, I'm kidding. The hair is freaking crazy. I love it. I'm obsessed with my hair right now. I love this color. It's basically white. It's white. But you can't really see, the lighting makes it a little bit less white, but it's white. Like, beautiful. Like Daenerys Stormborn white. So my heart rate is there, so you guys can see how embarrassed I get, and, you know, red I get in the face, probably. This is impossible. I should be dead, or at least, at the very least, guessing at my last breath. Actually, let me give you SOs. Let me give you SOs, babies. Babies. SO. There you go. There you go. Oh, you did the music thing again. Nice. Very nice. So there is an emo guy, okay? Just saying. Just saying. You look cute. You look cute. Don't tell Cookie that. I squeeze my eyes shut, waiting for the pleasant dream to unravel, to wake up bleeding out in the swamp. But nothing happens. The second tick by. The seconds tick by. And my arm remains so resolutely healed. My surroundings pristine and quiet. Alright. In numb disbelief, I reach for the replacement clothes and begin stiffly pulling them on. They're thicker and warmer than mine were, with a black woolen cloak to go with them. But there's one thing still missing. My bandages. The golden-eyed man didn't leave me with any. Even though I know he saw my hands. Maybe they like it. Maybe they like it. I slide off the bed and take a few unsteady steps towards one of the drawers. If this is indeed a doctor's clinic, there must be bandages somewhere. Right. I start opening drawers at the random. And of course, there's when the door swings open once more. Are you looking for something? I whirl around, clutching a thick roll of clean bandages. I try to step back from him, but my legs bump against the edge of the cot. Your caution is understandable, though if I meant you any harm, you would know. That doesn't make me feel better in the slightest, but he makes no move towards me, so I quickly wind the bandages around my hands. The glowing scars and molded skin disappear under the layer of clean white cotton. May I ask you why you need additional bandages? I clench my jaw. I knew it would only be a matter of time before he asked about my hands. Though the way he does is strangely roundabout. Let's say nothing. There's no answer I could give without raising unwelcome suspicion. So I just shake my head and finish tying the bandages in silence. I can only help if you let me what ails you. An involuntary snort of laughter escapes me. Where would I even begin? Would he even believe me if I told him? No, best to keep my curse to myself for now, and learn more about him first. Who are you? You may call me Karaz. Ooh, exactly name. And where exactly am I? Aridia, which I assume was your caravan's destination. I can think of nowhere else for a group of travelers to go. Aridia, so I made it to the City of Knowledge after all. I should feel relieved, but all I can manage is a vague sense of increasing unease. How did I end up here? I brought you to my clinic, of course. You were the only survivor for the caravan, barely clinging to life. You needed immediate treatment. Which you provided? Yes. He says it so simply, as if I'm a small child and he's explaining basic additions to me. Oh. The door. Sorry. I asked Cookie to open it for me, because I don't know. See, he's my husband, almost husband, and he loves me. I'm such a princess. I'm such a princess right now. No, he's lovely. He's great. It's for it's something for wedding actually. So it's not only my thing. It's a package. It's some Tic Tac? Tic Tac? Tip? Not Tic Tac. Not Tic Tac. I don't know, like prick things. You put on something for it to stick to the wall. Prick things. Okay. Nice. I frown and flex the fingers on my recent healed arm. Aside from being a bit stiff, it feels fine. Thoroughly attached to me. Pins. Like, yeah, I guess so. I guess pins? Prickers. Prickies. Cookies. It's like cute little pearly balls with like a pricker. And what we do is this big board thing where you can put prickers in. Okay, I'm gonna try to explain this. So we have a photo booth for a wedding, and it's super cute. No, Mr. Man. Salem. Salem, no. You can go to Daddy, but not on my computer, please. You wanna come here? Come. Come to me. Come to me, my darling. Come to me. Yes, what are you doing? Where you wanna go? He wants to go to you. He wants to be with you. He wants to be with you. I'm sorry. Cat wants to be with you. Right. He wants to be with Cooks. Yeah, so we order for photo booth, and it's like this big round, like, mirror, I would say, but also touchscreen. It's like a ring light as well around it. Kind of like what my camera looks like. It's the Razer something. And it's touchscreen, so if you touch it or click on it with your finger, it counts down from 5 seconds, and you can make, like, pictures with people. It's like Polaroid kind of picture, and it's like this long thing, and it's like 3 pictures on each. And super cute. And what we want to do is have this board with the prickers, the pins, and then people can pin them to the board, and they get also a copy for their own to keep. So at the end of the day, we all have all the pictures that the people have taken on the board for us to take with us. How cute! And we can like hang it somewhere. And then we have all pictures with everyone. How cute is that? In addition to another, like a photographer that we also have, of course, but it's so interactive. People love it because we had it at a other wedding last week, and people love it. And she is in the same town as us, so it's pretty easy to set up. Very fun. And it's like this big flower wall behind us when you take the pictures. Super pretty. Such cool day. Yeah, I've not really seen it before, like executed like that specifically. It's super, it looks so cool. It looks so easy. It's so easy to use, super user-friendly. Everyone can use it, older people, younger people, you know? So it's great for a wedding. She really does a lot of weddings with her idea. It's really cool. And the big flower wall, it's perfect. You will see the pictures later in Discord probably. I will also send a few of those, I think. Yeah, I will send a few of those as well, because they are so cool. But yeah, that's the prickers that just came in. So that's why I was talking about it. Alright, let's go back to the menses. Oh, menses. I frown and flex the fingers on my— I already read that, you crazy. You're saying that you stitched my arm back on? That's freaking strange. Pardon? A soul has attacked the caravan. It ripped everyone to shreds. It tore my arm clean off. But when I woke up here, I spent my entire life learning from Cenobian mage, and I know of no alchemy or magic that could reattach a severed limb. Yeah, that would be crazy. Even if he somehow could heal me with magic, I should detect traces of it. But I sense nothing out of the ordinary at all. Maybe something else happened? Maybe I went crazy with my curse. Maybe I went crazy. The doctor, Karaz, pinches the bridge of his nose. He sits back down in his chair, quiet for a long time. I do not know where you come from, but Aridia is the city of knowledge, and deadly secrets alike. Information is power, and it is most unwise to give or receive it freely. Since you have refused to divulge your secrets, I will not divulge mine. I do not even know your name. I was just— You are new to Aridia, so I will overlook this specific breach of etiquette. However, you should not expect others to extend the same courtesy. Do you understand, lady? Little lady? He looks pointedly at my fleshy bandaged hands. Loath though I'm to admit, he has a point. I'm also a complete stranger to him, and if he's telling the truth, he saved my life. I take a deep, steadying breath. This time when I speak, I sound a bit more like myself. Slunk. My name is Slunk. God, what did I do? It is a pleasure to meet you, Slunk. There's a little more warmth in his smile, his polite demeanor back in an instant. Oh my god, I can't. What if, like, things get romantic and like, oh, Slunk. No. I don't want it. I don't want it. Thank you. Always say thank you to the man. Thank you, man. Thank you for saving my life. Always thank the bus driver. Always thank the person who saves you. It's the same thing. I chance a smile in return. Even if he won't explain how he did the impossible, there's no doubt in my mind that I'd be deaf if not for Kiraz. Dead. Deaf? Dead. Think nothing of it. I'm not sure if he's just being excessively cautious, but his words only raise one more urgent question. Oh, not one more. I added that. I added that by myself. But I have to ask, why did you save me? You don't know me. The question seems to startle Kiraz. I could hardly leave you to die in the wastes. Assisting those in need is the very essence of a doctor's duty. I never met a doctor who also handed out free clothes. My fingers find the edge of the cloak. There's a subtle but delicately embroidered pattern around the hem. I try not to think about what kind of price Kiraz might ask for such well-made clothes. No, I suppose not. Forgive my presumption. I rarely come across so fascinating a patient. I blink. What did he just say? I simply meant that few would cling to life so resolutely, or brave such a perilous— Girl, calm down with the words. Journey to Iridia. I could not help being curious about you, Slunk. His voice dips to a soft murmur, and he abruptly looks away from me. Ooh! Safe again. I want the other guy. I want the emo guy. Right now. I demand. Slunky demands. Come on now. You're pretty curious yourself. I don't know what to say to that. You're pretty curious yourself, girl. Am I? Well, I haven't forgotten about my arm. I wiggle my insect fingers at him. Clearly not. But you haven't asked me for any payment either. Don't. Stop it, Slunk. Don't think about stuff like that. I require none from you. Travelers do not have an abundance of coin, and it would be unethical to leave you destitute in a strange place. I fall silent, unsure what to say to that. Nobody would help a horror like me for free. There has to be some kind of catch or trick, right? He likes me, that's why he loves me. Maybe he's fascinated by me, but maybe he wants to search, you know, or study me or something. Like the other guy that betrayed me, or the person. I don't— Ooh. A loud knock at the front door stops our conversation cold, and spares me from having to say anything else. Duty calls. Unfortunately, you are not my only patient today. Unfortunately? What does that mean? The knocking grows more insistent, and Kiraz let out a tired sigh. He's done. He's already like, nothing is wrong with this person, probably. This being dramatic, like in real life. Please wait your turn. Though he says it quietly, the clamor on the other side of the door abruptly stops. Oh, he has a he's commanding the stage, you know what I'm saying? Do you need anything before you leave, Slunk? I can't get over that name, I'm sorry. Oh. Between the soulless attack and my miraculous survival, I had almost forgotten why I came to Iridia in the first place. I need directions to the Cenobium. The Cenobium? The look on his face is downright chilling. He pauses, choosing his words with cold deliberation when he speaks again. Whatever you seek, it is very unlikely you'll find it there. Maybe he can help me, dude. He's pretty cool, right? The Cenobium's gates open for precious few visitors. Even if they did, you would not like what you found inside. My heart sinks. Is he saying that I came all this way for nothing? Risk life and limb for nothing? No, that can't be. I only just arrived, and Iridia is the largest city still standing. There has to be a cure for me here. Then if not the Sabonium, where would you suggest? Do you know anyone else in Iridia? I shake my head. Then I suggest a local guide. Head to the West Wick and ask for Leander. Who's that? Excuse me? The what? The wet wig. Oh, I thought West. Oh. He sounds deeply unamused. Follow the postings advertising Leander's bloodhounds. They are difficult to miss. When you meet Leander, tell him I send you. It isn't much to go on, but Karaz points towards the clinic back door. You will be safe so long as you do not draw attention to yourself. That's easier said than done. I've always been a magnet for the worst sort of attention. If you require my assistance, you may return whenever you wish. What a nice gentleman! Though he's smiling, there's a note of finality in his voice. Resigned to my dismissal, I slip out the back door. Okay! Thank you, Queen! I find myself standing in a narrow and rather gloomy alley. I pull the new cloak up over my nose, stepping over the contents of the chamber pots that have been emptied into the street. Something weighs heavily inside of one of the cloak pockets. My coat purse. Ooh, everything is still inside. Every last coin that is scraped together for the journey to Iridia. It doesn't even look like it was opened. There were so few coins to begin with. They probably weren't worth stealing. I think he's just very respectful. Very respectful gentleman, I like it. I glanced back at the clinic's closed door. Karaz didn't take any payment. He didn't even ask for a future favor. Honestly, I like bad boys more. Thank you. I'm sorry. That's horrible. Horrible. He's so nice, but he's too nice, you know what I'm saying? He respects me too much. It's not good. I'm so sorry. That actually looks so much like Gizmo too. The cat? Or actually a mix of Salem and Gizmo. That's so funny. Whose cat is that? Whose cat? Wolfabelle? That the cat? Her cat? But he also said that in Iridia, seekers of power. Does he expect me to give up mine at some point? That's not exactly a comforting thought. Still, no matter what he did, Karaz gave me a second chance and a lead on where I might find help. This looks like Agrabah from Aladdin. I love it. That's my favorite Disney movie, did you know? Aladdin. I love it. The best movie ever. So cool. And Jasmine was... Jasmine? We say Jasmina. It was always my favorite princess. Because she had that bright baby blue clothes. The baby blue outfit. And I love that. Arabian Night. Yeah, you know, Arslan. Nice, nice, nice. I always watched it in Dutch because, you know, when we were little, we had these the VHS tapes, and we put them in, and it's all our own language, right? So, yeah, but I know what you're referring to. I know it all too well. It's my favorite movie. Like, I love it. Watching in Russian, yeah, that makes sense. Everybody watched Disney movies in their own language. And I gotta say, the Dutch variant is pretty freaking funny. Also with SpongeBob, I can't watch it in English. The Dutch variant is just very funny. And Patrick's voice is so funny. I love it. They were also very good voice actors though. Opinion on Aladdin 2, I've not seen it. Probably because I'm scared. What if it's not good? You know what I'm saying? Oh, you didn't? They're really good. I mean, Aladdin is my favorite. Disney Plus has all of them, almost, right? I also love Wreck-It Ralph is great. I don't know if that's Pixar, but to me, that's all the same stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like, they're like mixed for me. I just get them into a ball and then, you know. No, I love Disney movies a lot. But I don't know about Aladdin 2. I'm not sure. You mean you don't mean the live action, right? Okay, maybe I won't watch it then. I'm scared to watch it. Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. Maybe I shouldn't. It's not, I mean, I didn't watch the live action as well because we all know. We all know. You know? We all know that you shouldn't watch it. It's not as good. Production quality is not there. Yeah. I mean, also the cover of it. The front cover of the picture, it doesn't look good at all. It looks rushed and bad, the quality. So that's kind of what also put me off to watch it, you know? Because the first one is just really good. And I also love Treasure Planet, it's great, Atlantis, stuff like that. Really good. We call it Pirate Planet in the Netherlands. Like the translation Pirate Planet, basically. Ooh, let's find our. But this does this remind you of Agrabah? It does for me, man. With the little clothes hanging, like this, the buildings. You just like Aladdin here with his bread, like just going down. It really does. I better get going before he changed his mind. I squeeze out of the alley and into the crowded main street. The line inside Kara's clinic stretches down the road already. Two thin peddlers queue alongside weathered elders. If any place is in desperate need of a free clinic, it is this one. The cobblestone treacherously rough under my feet. Deep grooves worn between them by regular flooding and decades of hard use. I knew Aridia was a river city, but I didn't expect it to look so eroded. The buildings are tired and dilapidated? Girl, what's with the words? All crammed together in narrow streets. I can't read. Like, I'm not native. This is hard for me. A child darts by, clutching something greasy wrapped in paper. The smell of fried food drifts over me. My stomach gives a faint gurgle. You're hungry. You haven't been eating for a long time. This morning's catch. Fried up, hot and fresh. Not too many eyeballs today. What? Fish? That sounds disgusting, but I'm starving, so I duck my head under the stall's grubby awning. This reminds me so much of Aladdin, man. I love it. A large fish leers up at me. Its three bulging eyes still visible through the thick layer of crispy batter. The vendor gives me a gap-toothed grin. What's the cheapest thing you've got? The vendor points at a metal basket of what looks like long strips of savory fried dough. Fresh long lads, 3 copper apiece. Don't burn your mouth. I take the coins out, counting them gingerly. At this rate, I might not even be able to afford dinner. Reluctantly, I drop the payment on the counter and take my meal. Some dough. Pretty good. I mean, if it's cookie dough. Tasty. It's not nutritious, but it's tasty. Ooh, this looks so fun. 2 streets later, I pass under a wrought iron archway adorned with dangling garlands of red and pink lilies. Cute. The buildings in this quarter are a dizzying riot of colors. Painted walls and tinted glass everywhere I look. Sheer red and pink curtains flutter in open doorways. Musical voices call out invitingly. Incense mingles with a pungent sense of flowers, barely covering the salt and musk of warm bodies. This must be Aridia's entertainment district. Oh god, I'm scared. I'm polishing off my food and dusting the crumbs of my hand when I spot a poster. What is it? It features the silhouette of a smiling man wearing a single dagger-like earring and the word Bloodhounds. Hey, that's what we're searching for. Printed above his head. A motto as above, so below circles the artwork. If Leander is the leader of the Bloodhounds, then the face printed on the poster is likely his. Let me look at it. Is it the emo guy? Or maybe it's the guy with the ears, actually. Could be. I followed a line of identical posters around the corner, and nearly hit my head on the precariously dangling wooden sign. Looking up, faded orange letters read, "The Wet Wig." The facade of the building looks like it's seen better days, but I hear faint music and laughter coming from inside. Ooh, what is it? Party. The inside of the bar is a far cry from abandoned exterior. It's not even midday, yet most of the tables and booths are occupied by a loose assembly of people in matching green cloaks. I'm no stranger to bars. Sometimes I would take my books to the local tavern for a change of scenery, but I much prefer quieter places. Me. A cursory glance doesn't turn up anyone with a dagger-shaped earring. I'm about to head towards the counter when a chant rises from the center of the room. Show! 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 The remaining green cloaks abandon the bar and their booths rush towards the center of the room in a sudden torrent. There's no time to move out of the way. I'm caught, swept along an all ale-stench current. Oh no. Hey! Rhythmic chanting drowns out my voice. I trash, throwing out my elbows as the press of bodies grow heavier. My hip knocks into a table. I grip it, holding on tight to steady myself. But the crowd is stilled, the chanting stopped. A pair of gilded boots stride across the tabletop. Who is it? Seriously, you dogs? Again? Shattered laughter and cheers rise from the audience. I drag my eyes upward. It's not the emo guy. Sorry. A well-dressed man stands on the table in front of me, his broad shoulders framed by the thick lapels of his trench coat. I mean, he looks like kind of emo, but it's not the guy I'm talking about. This is really the last time, alright? This time when he speaks, the audience falls silent, as though bewitched by his magnetic presence or rich, low voice. I don't have a low voice, I'm sorry. I'm trying my best. But nothing is as captivating as his smile. He beams at the crowd around him, a performer on his makeshift stage. Don't blink, or you'll miss it. He laughs and a dagger-shaped earring dangling from his left ear catches the light in a flash of gold. It would seem I found Leander. He raises his hand above the audience and snaps. A flash of pale green light. Real magic, no ordinary stage trick blinds me. Ooh, nice. That's a nice flower you got there, buddy. As the brilliance ebbs, my gaze refocuses on the mage towering above me. He flicks his wrist, and the magic spiraling around him coalesces. Am I not a mage either? I think I'm a mage too, right? A delicate flower stems sprout from between his pinched fingers. One by one, glowing lily petals spring forth. With a flourish, the mage presents the conjured flower. The audience bursts into clapping and cheers. My mouth hangs open, and not just on account of the impressive performance. There was no incantation, no spell circle. I've never seen something so beautiful and intricate conjured so effortlessly. Leander must be an incredible gifted mage. No wonder Kuraz recommended him. Leander plucks the iridescent bouquet out of the air and turns in a slow circle, giving his audience a good look. Now, who could use some good luck? Eager onlookers scoot closer to the table. Some reach for the lilies while others whistle and call Leander's name. But his cool green eyes slide right over them, locking on me instead. How about you? My chest tightens. Every person gathers turns to stare at me. They hate me, bro. I've been there just once, and they hate me already. Ooh, I'll take him! They're mine, thank you. I reach out, all too aware of the way my fingers tremble as I carefully take the flowers from him. There's no weight to them, only a faint warmth that radiates from the stems. As soon as the flowers leave Leander's hand, their light dims. They fade away in a shower of opalescent light. To my surprise, Leander laughs under his breath. That's the problem with flowers. They don't last for long. But they leave an impression, right? He grins at me, and I find myself smiling back. Like that. Can you imagine? Ooh, okay. Hi, girl. I like this thing. This is cute. Very nice. Leander steps from the table, dropping among the excited crowd with an audible clink. Alright, bloodhounds, get back to your drinks. Show's over. The green cloaks disperse at his command, returning to their tables and booths. Before I can make my way over towards the Leander, his eyes find me. He gives me a friendly wave, then beckons me over to the crowded counter. Jeez. I managed to squeeze beside him, but there's no little room. There's so little room that this broad shoulder's pressed against mine. I tense, but he doesn't seem to mind at all. Okay. Is this your first time in Iridia? Maybe. He says it lightly, with a genuine air of curiosity. Do I stick out that much? No. But I'm certain I remember seeing a face as lovely as yours around Lowtown. Okay, bit too much, my guy. My eyes flicker to the polished countertop. I'm not used to flattery, and being this close makes eye contact difficult. My guy is a very flirty person. and that's a bit too much. He thinks he's probably has an ego, right? He's the one with the ego, I'm sure. I like the broken ones. Stop. Don't tell me. No. Don't come for me. As if on cue, the bartender approaches us. What can I get you? Surprise me, and add anything my friend wants to my tab. Thank you! I wasn't expecting their generosity, but I have to admit, I do feel a little thirsty after all that fried dough. Frick yeah! I'll have what he's having. While the bartender leaves to fix our drinks, Leander leans his elbows on the counter. I'm close enough to notice the purple shadows under his lower lids. His eyes wander over me in return. But then, when they lock onto my on my bandaged hands, a sour taste rises in my throat. Here comes the questions. So, what brings you to the Wick? Karaz sent me. He pushes his hair back from his forehead, but it immediately falls right back into place. So, it's about work. The bartender returns with a pair of glasses filled with what I can only assume is beer. I raise my glass and I give an experimental sniff. I always do that too. Do you guys do that? I sniff my stuff before I eat or drink it. If I don't know it, of course. If I don't know it. I always sniff. Because then I know if I'm gonna like it or not. I know from a sniff. Just a tiny sniff though. I raise my glass and give it... I did that. A quick sip confirms my worst suspicion. It's awful. Somehow briny and sour in a way that reminds me of pickles. I mean, pickles are great. What are you talking about? I love pickles. But any thought of complaining dies the moment I look up and see Leander taking a deep swig from his glass. He lets out a satisfied breath. How can I be of assistance? I need to get to the Cenobium. As soon as the word Cenobium leaves my mouth, the entire bar falls silent. Ooh, we don't like that word, apparently. Bloodhounds twist around in their seats to gawk openly. Finally, an especially drunk one speaks up. The hell are you bringing up the Cenobium in here? Throw out, this is Bloodhound territory. The vitriol catches me off guard. From the angry looks thrown my way, it's clear I've broken some unspoken rule just by mentioning the Cenobium. When I glance at Leander, he's drinking, as though he hasn't noticed the uproar. Only when he catches me looking does he lower his glass. For the love of... He drags his hand down his face. Hey, keep it down, will ya? This is business. I tense, expecting an argument, but the outspoken bloodhounds silently return to their drinks. Only a handful continue to watch me warily. Sorry about them. The snow is a bit of a touchy subject in these parts. Mix in enough drinks and, well, you saw. How about we continue this outside? When I give him a terse nod, he pushes away from the bar counter. Alright, let's go outside. Let's take it outside, darling. I follow Leander to an alleyway tucked behind the wet wick, where layers of frayed bloodhounds posters have been plastered up to the walls. Seeing them side by side, the resemblance between Leander and his likeness on the poster is impressive. Karaz didn't send you here for help with the Cenobium, did he? From the look he gives me, he already knows the answer. I glance away. No, he didn't. I suggest I find an alternative. Or he suggests. Yet here you are, asking about them anyway. What do you need the Cenobium for? I don't want to tell him about my curse. The less people know about my capabilities, the better. Thankfully, Leander takes my reluctant silence as an answer. Well, I see you're already aware of the city's currency. Information's worth its weight in gold here. Karaz told you the truth. The Cenobium's dangerous. Get on their bad side and they'll imprison you if you're lucky, or torture you if you're not. Torture? My teacher never described anything like that. But the Cenobium's supposed to be a place of learning, a sanctuary. The Cenobium has always been heralded as the last bastion of human knowledge. A shining beacon of hope in a world steeped in nightmares. If any place held answers, it would be the Cenobium. That's why I came here. That's what they want you to think, but things that seem too good to be true are often just that. Not wiser words have been spoken. Such a simple statement, and yet it leaves me reeling. If it's true, if I staked everything on a lie, then what now? Leander cleared his throat. But as I always say, there are solutions to every problem. And alternatives to every solution. Let me drink. Let me get a little sip in. You guys too, by the way. You guys have to sip. Take a sip with me. Take a sip with me. What's happening here? Fine. Yep. Sorry. Checking something real quick. Oh, I have like a little headache for like a few days. I gotta say. I don't know, probably because I've been doing a lot of things. Maybe like it's like around here. So it's not like a migraine, it's not, because that's way worse. I have to like be in bed if it's a migraine, but it's like here all the time. A little bit of pressure. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna die, I hope, but we'll see. He claps in his hands and turns to me with a brilliant smile. That's why Karaz pointed you to the Bloodhounds. Let us help you, whether it's hunting souls, finding people, or recovering stolen valuables. We can do it all, and free of charge. I'm shaking my head before he even finishes his practiced speech. My patience is wearing dangerously thin. Listen, I appreciate the offer, but my problem can be solved by a group of good Samaritans. Samaritans. I don't know how to say that. To my chagrin, Leander nods slowly. Then your problem must be fairly serious. And if the Cenobium's your first choice, you're searching for a magical solution, aren't you? When my eyes widen, he nods along, as though he suspected all along. I'd be happy to help you out. That is, if you tell me what ails you. Leander might not work for Cenobium, but if his show was any indication, then he's even stronger than the mage who raised me. She couldn't do anything about my curse, but maybe... So I'm not a mage, but I was raised by a mage. Got you. I'm silent, plagued by indecision. I don't know if I can trust him. But it's not like I have any alternatives. I hate to admit it, but this could be my only path forward. My confession comes out in a pained whisper. I'm cursed. Cursed? Oh, now, I'm very curious. What kind of curse? Something ancestral or more recent? He looks me up and down, taking in my face, my eyes, and finally my hands. It's your hands, isn't it? I wait until I'm certain my voice will remain steady before answering. My touch is dangerous. It changes people, hurts them. Before I've even finished, Leander begins taking his glove off. He tugs his left hand free and flexes his fingers. Let's see it. He offers me his hand, and prismatic flash of magic ripples across his palm. An enchantment for protection, but I'm already shrinking backward. I can't. I don't care how confident Leander is. I can't bring myself to hurt him. To see his kind face twist into a mask of madness. Believe me, this isn't an ordinary curse. I'll be fine. Perhaps where you came from, your affliction was strange and one of a kind. But I spent a year in this city. You'll see 1,000 curses and thrice as many curses. Do you really think Karaz would have sent you here if I couldn't handle it? How should you know? I only met him today. I'm as good as any mage in the Cenobium. Even better. If they can help, so can I. You don't know what you're asking me. I'm asking you to trust me. I look from Leander's outstretched hand to his confident smile. Then, with a short breath, I begin unwinding the bandages from my hand. Fine, but if you lose control, don't say I didn't warn you. You can tie me up first if that makes you feel better. Oh my goodness, where is this going? With each joint I expose, I grow more and more certain that this is a terrible idea. Ready where you are. If he's bothered by the way my hands look, he doesn't show it. My fingers hover shakily over his palm. 3, 2, 1. God. Oh, this is big. This is big. Okay, we're gonna touch it though. We're gonna do it. Let's go. Ooh! I tap his palm once, and as quickly as possible. It's barely more than a brush, but that's all it ever takes. When I look at his face, expecting to see the worst, Leander only grins. See? Can be. This time, when I reach out to touch Leander's palm again, he catches my wrist before I can pull away. I told you, there's really nothing to worry about. It trails off while my thumb brushes the soft skin of his inner wrist. I search Leander's face for traces of madness, but his eyes remain a clear, soft green. Okay. Color rises in his cheeks, but it remains still except for the subtle bobbing of his throat. God. Neither of us speak as I trace the contours of Leander's palm. What is happening? Lost in awareness that I wasn't prepared for. Oh god. It's getting spicy. I've been with other people, kissed them, been embraced by them, and more, but not like this. Not like this! My fingers, long deprived by years of bandaging, pick up every single detail. The groove of his palm, smooth shell of his nails, the pulse of his heart. For as long as I've lived, I've never been able to hold someone's hand, not without dire consequences. I never realized what I was missing until this moment. While Leander's pulse is steady, mine is hammering as fear gives way to excitement. Let's do it again! Let's do it again? Let's go in. Let's see what happens. My hand glides over Leander's wrist and up his forearm where smooth skin abruptly gives way to the raised scar by the edge of his sleeve. It matches the one that runs from his collar to cheek, but I want emo guy. Could it be the same wound? I glance at Leander's face, his lips part as he considers his words before speaking. Am I the first person you've been able to touch like this? My hand goes still on his arm. So far, I'll admit your touch does make it somewhat difficult to stay level-headed, but not due to your power. He takes my hand, his soft green eyes flick to mine before he turns it into inspect the golden features crisscrossing my knuckle. Look, we match. He points at the points at the golden pin on his collar. This is what I actually I noticed that actually on his coat collar, and I give him a small smile. I draw my hand back and take a steady breath. My head feels as though it's stuffed with cotton. Habit alone guides me through the motion of re-wrapping my hand, although my fingers tremble too much for the bandages to lie flat. I can't believe that worked. Maybe I ask your name? I'm Slunk. It's ridiculous. You were right to hide this from me, Slunk. That curse of yours, it's unlike anything I've ever dealt with. Can't tell you you're discreet, but you're best not to go showing that off to anyone else. I didn't plan on it. Are you staying in Lowtown? I pause. Room and board was something I hadn't yet considered. I don't know. Let's get you properly settled then. Yes, ma'am. Thanks. Leander. I was already forgetting his name. Oh my god. He doesn't really impress me, I'm sorry. You can already tell if I forget names, it's not good. The wet wig is noticeably quieter. Without their leader, most of the bloodhounds have dispersed. Or in a few cases fallen asleep beside their drinks. Got any rooms left, or did my lord grab them all to sleep it off? The bartender, who I now realize doubles as an innkeeper, slides a key into the counter. You know I always keep the corner room open for your escapades. Leander's laugh sounds slightly strained. Okay, he's a flirt. Got it. And I always appreciate it, but you're mistaken. This is just for my friend Slunk, the queen. Sure, stay as long as you like. You two have fun. Oh god. Escapades, huh? Leander clears his throat, then holds the key out to me. But I hesitate. My coin purse barely holds enough for a day's worth of meals, let alone a room. He will pay for me! How much do I owe you? Nothing. Bloodhounds raids. My treat, since you shared your secret. Food, drink, and a warm bed. Anything you need. Carefully I take the key from him. It's small, but weighs heavy in my palm. I never expected to have a warm bed in Aridia, let alone free meals. It's just me being a woman and getting all the stuff for free because they love me. That's basically what's happening here. Thank you. Go explore, Slunk. You will find many roads in Iridia, each leading to different answers. But if you need a reprieve from what haunts you, come find me. That's also what the other guy told me. I'm searching for the one and only emo guy, okay? Just be careful. There's always one emo guy in these types of games. Always. I nod, taking one last look at the gleaming bronze key before tucking it into the pocket of my cloak for safekeeping. Let's put it down a little bit, because I'm slouching my shoulders like it's... Eh. Oh, I have a ring in my ear. Hello? I nod, taking one last look. I already said that. Oh, it hurts. Stop. Stop it. Leander gives me one last friendly wave before I depart. Bye! Let's go find the emo guy. Let's go find the emo guy. Let's go find. The air clings sudden and heavy. Without the morning crowd, the sunless streets to look barren and bleak. Even the peddlers are long gone. Only a pair of crows remain, quibbling over stale crusts in a gutter. I feel a ridiculous pang of envy. At least they've gotten a reason to fight. I've never felt so lost. Karaz and Leander both made it clear that the Cenobium can be trusted. But I came so far, endured so much. What if one of them is one of the Cenobians? What if emo guys did... No, you can't. You can't tell me that that is a thing. Don't let the emo guy be the Cenobian, please. I need to see the Cenobium for myself, if only to satisfy my curiosity. I should have asked someone at the bar for directions before leaving. I should. I'm about to turn back when a shadow passes over me. A cloud. I think until a puff of hot breath tickles the back of my neck. Hello? The shadow runs down the street in Reveille. Formless dark spreads like ink into bottled shapes. Claws stretch. A muzzle splits open to reveal long jagged teeth. A growl rumbles so low and deep, I feel it. I want to run, to scream, but I feel trapped. As though the slightest movement or a single breath will slap the jaws around me shut. No, I won't let it end like this. If I'm going to die, I want to see what got me first. I steel myself, then turn. No! It's just a boy. It's just a boy, isn't it? The shadow vanishes as quickly as it came. I'm left standing in the middle of the street. Alone, except for a figure reclining in the shade of a nearby stoop. Stoop! The stoop. Oh, that's... Okay, that's the... Okay. That's Foxy Boy. I'm not into that, but I want emo guy. It's cute, you know? A monster. That much is clear from a glance. One that could nearly be mistaken for human were it not for the tufted ears. The tail curled around its ankle. Oh god, they have someone for everyone. Don't they? People love this shit, I'm sure. Or the dusk pink eyes with pupils that sharpen like needles when they fall. On me. Our eyes meet and the monster uncrosses his long legs. His arms gleams. His hair gleams a shade of red that reminds me of unsettling of blood where it curls around his colored throat. Jumpy, aren't ya? His tone is so light and carefree that I glance over my shoulder to make sure he's speaking to me. When I look back, the stranger props his chin on his knuckles and regards me with an inscrutable little smile. Didn't you see that shadow just now? It was massive, moved like a beast. Even as I speak, I'm aware of how ridiculous I must sound. But the stranger's smile doesn't falter. The only beasts I've seen are the wig-strolling regulars, though this did catch my eye. The key! No! He stole it. With a flourish of his hands, the in-room key appears dangling from his finger. It turns on his chain, glittering when it catches the light. He stole my key? What an idiot! My hands fly to my cloak pocket and sure enough, find them flat. He crooks his finger, beckoning. Asshole. He's like a jester. I've already taken 2 steps forward before some stifle instinct stops me. Something feels wrong. People who draw this, girl, I would be distracted all the time. Like, how do you even do it? I'm still on the edge, thrumming with so much adrenaline that the stranger's shadow flickers at the edge of my vision. I always attract the worst kind of attention, but I can't get ruffled now. Rattled. Oh! Should I do a little hebida hoobida? Should I do that? I'm not gonna do that. You said that's my key. He smiles wide enough to reveal his pointed canines. I saw you drop it. You really should be more careful. City like this, somebody might take advantage. Bald-faced lies said without a hint of irony. Can't figure out how he picked my pockets under my nose. But I'm certain he took my key, and I need it back. He's like a fox, right? Like a little sneaky fox. I approached the man, careful to keep an arm's length away. He doesn't look dangerous, but the most deadly ones never do. Sure, you're right. That makes sense. Oh, little ear, cute. Stranger's chain softly clings to the tilt of his head. He has a freaking collar too. His ears flick. Keeping your distance? I'd be stupid to trust you. You think I stole your dinky little key from all the way over here? He gives an exaggerated sigh. I'm good with my hands, but not that good. Do I really look like common thief to you? Shout! What did I just walk into? Nothing! Don't look. It's fine. It's a dating sim. With boys. With manses. This is the furry one. We had the other ones just now. Two. It was like a mage guy. And one with a big ego. Oh no, doctor and a mage guy. And the mage guy was the one with the big ego. Hey, Bubakar! Hello. But I'm waiting for the emo guy to show up. There's an emo guy. But now we're with the furry guy. Did we finally have enough money to Elon Musk to generally create cat people? Well, you got one right here. And he has a freaking collar. Look what he's wearing. Alright. He's got me there. Their sheer fabric on his sleeves alone would be too expensive for most street thieves. Hell, these shoes look like they cost more than I spent traveling here. And then there's the shop behind him. No matter the city, parted pink curtains only ever mean one thing. Oh god! Oh. He's no common thief. He's a thief. Heart thief. Cat burglar! Yeah. He steals your heart. Yes, under your nose. Wood. No. Wood. That's the only thing you have to say. I'm not looking to buy, and I doubt I could afford your services anyway. I don't want your services, my guy. Luckily for you, I don't charge. I don't want it. I'm fine. The man runs the tip of his tongue over a fang. He's gonna buy at me. And for the first time since I stepped into that shadow, I feel something other than dread. My phrase grows hot. Ooh, god, I don't wanna... That's not what I meant. I'm flattered, really. We're naughty's my trade. I might make an exception for you. How about half off for a handy? I don't want it. Or you could just hand over my key, you know? That would be crazy. That's nice. Then I might even let you tug my tail. Just throw it here. So, some spindly little street urchin can snatch it and run. He raises my key and tilts his head so he can watch it dangle back and forth. He is naughty. I just referred to the S word to naughties. Is that good? I hope that's good enough. I suppose I could just claim your room for myself. Not that I'd be caught dead slumming in the wig with the rest of those slack-jawed imbeciles. You're obviously not from around here, so tell me, traveler, what misfortune brought you to this wretched place? His voice practically drips with derision. I'm not telling you anything. What could have possibly drawn you to this dreary little pig pen, I wonder? He listeningly watches the arc of my keys swinging around his finger. I don't want him. I'm sorry. There's another one who stole my heart already, even though he hasn't met me yet, but I'm obsessed. The weather's shit. Also, don't count Cookie. The weather's shit, the food's track, and there's entirely too many monsters for a human to feel safe, unless... The S-word sandwich, sleepy saxophone? Yes. There you go. Oh, the front view, baby. That looks weird if he's been standing like this and then the front view like that. Dagger's sharp eyes flick towards me. They gleam with amusement. Aha, I'm a wolf guy thing. Unless you're just dying to consort with monsters. I thought you were one of those. But my now embarrassment has worn away, leaving simmering impatience in its place. If this is a shakedown, it's the most frustrating one I've ever heard of. Let's turn him down, because I'm waiting for my boy. Alright, I'm gonna turn him down. I'm sorry. Are you done? Or did you plan on flirting with me until night falls? He touches his chest in mock affront. You wound me, how can you be so mute? You're about as charming as an ox and a half and subtle. I suggest you go practice your seduction on someone interested. Playing hard to get will only get him more interested. No! No! I'm sure that the emo guy, you really have to really earn his heart, you know? You have to work for it, for sure. This guy's too easy. That earns me as a burst of breathy laughter. That emoji is such a good addition to everything. How about you teach me the ropes? Show me a thing or two? I thought you were the expert here, my guy. The more he flirts, the more convinced I become that this is some kind of trap. No matter how innocent monsters look, they always have tricks up their sleeves. And weird-ass gloves. And something tells me that this one is more dangerous than he lets on, even if he has a lovely laugh. I don't know what you want, or why you're messing with me, but I'm not coming any closer until I know you aren't going to attack, or bite. Oh no, it's a Dutch stairs! A Dutch stairs? Where? I'm looking. Dutch stairs? Where? Is there stairs? I don't see stairs. This one? A trap. Oh. That went like that. Far away that way. It didn't even land. Never. I got you. A trap. Yes, yes. A trap? Oh god. Oh lordy. Oh. I won't bite hard unless you beg me. I don't know where that voice came from. No matter what I say, he finds a way to twist my words into an innuendo. He's annoying, kind of. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like him anymore. I didn't even like him to begin with, but now he's even worse. Even when I'm silent, he goes on as though we're having a conversation, not a standoff. Do you like dancing? There's a traveling troupe performing in Hightown tonight. The Ludus is utterly exquisite. Truly a performer to die for. Is that a... okay. There's life in this dreadful place, if you know where to look. You sound like you know the city well, my guy. The man's gaze flickers from me to the key dangling from his finger. Naturally, this dump was a little more than a miserable little smear when I first arrived. Hightown, Lowtown, I know Aurelia like the back of my hand. What about the Cenobium? Do you know where that is? Oh, he doesn't like that. A smile vanishes. Surely you've seen it, that absurd large tower looming over the rest. It's a little hard to miss. It must mean that the spire I noticed when I first caught sight of Aurelia. The Cenobium overrated. Forget about it. I can show you things those stuffy boars in their limp peepee tower couldn't even dream of. I've already got plans. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, have you some pressing matters at the Cenobium? Lunch dates with librarians? Tea time with most esteemed abbess? What the fuck that? That's my business. What did matter to you? So sad. Limp pee-pee. Limp biscuit, but limp pee-pee. Yo, Captain, that emote. It's so big. It's my face right there. So great. Feels bad, man. Really. You're totally right. I square my shoulders and amusement bleeds out of them. Leave! You're lost. The stranger, finally bored of his own tedious game, extends his hand towards me. The key rests on his palms, neatly defining skin and leather. When he makes no other move, I reach for the key, but as soon as my fingers graze smooth brass, his hand prinks shut around my elbow. Rock you! Hey! Oh no, he's coming closer. He yanks me down as I stagger, my soul slipping on the steps, on the trap. For a sick movement, I fear my bandages will unravel under his touch, but he's careful not to disturb them, even as his fingers dig into my arm. I'm cursed, by the way. My arms are like fucked. And if I touch someone, they go mad. So, that's pretty fun. And we're looking for a cure in this place. Aurelia, it's called. I knew I smelled blood, you reek of death in the road. His eyes are fucked. And that freaking doctor. Ooh. His voice, once silken, lowers to a smoky growl. The shadows around him seethe and boil as he pulls me closer. I wonder if I should clip stuff from this stream or should I just let it vanish after today. You shouldn't. It's up to you. Maybe when something spicy happens and I go all like red in the face. That could be funny though. But that will probably be with emo guy, of course. And something else. Not with this guy. This guy doesn't do it for me, I'm sorry, but he's just not. I don't like people like this. He murmurs against my throat, those nose grazing my jaw. Let's go! Oh, let go! Not let's go. I try to twist away, but he doesn't budge. His breath trills down my neck. Sending a thrill of dread through me, but just when I fear he'll bite, he takes a deep whiff and says, ew! This guy's nothing but a common street cat. You level up to level 1. Good job, Mr. Shabby Man. When something spicy happens, it's gonna, I'm sure of it, right? You guys are sure of it? I'm sure of it. I think we're all sure of it at this point. His wide, flat eyes gleam with naked hunger. What the hell does that mean? Oh, I clicked. Because of the stress level of that sentence, I think. Not quite human, not quite monster. Seems we're both. Very? Very? The stranger's ears flatten, and he releases me with a short breath. I yank my arm back, messaging it was his grip left grooves. Where his grip left grooves in the bandage. I can't read, it's fine, don't worry about it. The stranger twists around to watch a woman duck. Oh, it's like this one with the slipper, like, Sarah! Da, 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 da. From the curtains behind him. Her Cenobium uniform is nearly identical to the one my mentor kept tucked away in her closet. I don't trust the mentor. Sloan getting a little flustered already. Having issues reading, yeah. It's not like a normal thing I have or something like that. Do you like my hair, by the way? I don't know if you've seen it. I know it's hard to notice. It's like from dark blonde to completely white. I get it. It's hard to notice. I get it. It's for my wedding. Well, it's from now on. It's gonna be this color. It's not gonna change. But I did it like I'd love to have this for my wedding before I was gonna marry. I saw the hair timeline in Discord. Yes, let's go. With the makeup, it looked like an ice queen, don't I? I wasn't sure if I thought it was the light. No, it's white, like completely. Like this, the light actually makes it seem less white than it is. It looks great, thank you. Also with the makeup, with the blue, so icy. I look like Elsa, bro. I wish I had freaking ice powers. How cool would that be? That would be so great. I leave you off for 10 minutes, and you're making trouble again. Will you quit harassing the tourist, little guy? Ice Queen Slunky, yes. Speak to me, peasants. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But I'm gonna be an ice queen on my wedding day. I'm just gonna say the white dress, the white hair, girl. She is slaying. A stranger, Vere. Well, how do I say Vere? Vere? I take it. I hate his name too. Frick, I hate everything about him, don't I? Rolls his eyes and flashes the cleric a withering smile. If the emo guy has a... What if the emo guy has not a good name? What if his name sucks? I'm gonna cry if that happens. So suspicious. Can't you see this is a friend of mine? It's not. A natural liar. He grins at me with his tail and his tail swishes this is frustration. This is frustration. This is not. I'm not flustered. Swishes minutely. I don't even know how to say that. The woman purses her lips at me, clearly unconvinced. Yeah, look at my face and then you know. I open my mouth to correct him, but Vere cuts in. I hate his name. It's just like pronounced like Ver, like hair. Ver, really? Ver. It's better than Vere, but it's a rubbish name. It is. It really is. Ver. Okay. Vere. I was graciously offering my dear friend some free advice. He is stealing from me. What are you talking about? Though his voice remains light and cheerful, his expression darkens. Danger is drawn to you like a moth to flame. It will always find you given time. He doesn't live close, he comes from Ver. He comes from far. From Ver. That's so good. That's really good. The woman clucks her tongue as though she's heard his rectal 102 times. That's a lot of times. Word of advice, don't take free advice from lazy foxes lounging in the streets. This crook would sell water to a drowning man for the sheer enjoyment of it. I saw him earlier, he was buying food over Verre. Ver. Verre, you're getting roasted, buddy. You're getting roasted and you don't even know it. You don't even know people are roasting you right now. It's so funny. Alright, he shrugs off a wilting look from Verre. That's not very fair of you. Oh, please. Any friend of yours know it's true. Now hold still, you dumb fox. How very funny of you. Yes, how very funny. There, idiot, rises gracefully at— I like Vera more now. Shit, now I like Vera more than Ver, because it's funny. Because you can make puns with it. Vera rises gracefully at her approach. He pushes his hair aside so it drapes over one shoulder, exposing the long line of his neck. Why? Are you vampires here nowadays? What? And suddenly it dawns on me that the jingling I heard earlier wasn't coming from the harness attached to his collar, but a leash. He went from possible husband to annoying cat to comic relief. Yes. Yes. Exactly that. I mean, the doctor is my favorite of the three I've met. Because doctor was very nice and gentleman, but he was too nice. He's respected me too much, you know what I'm saying? Then we got mage guy, who had a big ego, and I don't like that either. Too big of an ego. I like mysterious and broken. Beyond repair. That's what I want. And this guy's just annoying. He's just annoying cat guy. Alright. He has a freaking leash. He has a master. The woman with the slipper. She's definitely his master. It's funny. I'm sure of it. I can already tell, like, someone with the slipper, like some tiny little lady with the slipper, like, ah, Ferret, come here, man. Mysterious and broken, you must love the government. Stop. No! Don't say that! A heavy iron chain wound around a hitching post and padlocked to the back of his collar. Where Verre posed deliberately to hide his leash from me. The woman produces a keyring from her pocket. She rifles through a dozen identical keys before selecting one and slotting it into the lock. You guys. Come on! And let your friends take along on your merry little solace hunt. Oh, he's solace hunting? They're hunting for solace inside the city? Words momentarily fill me. The woman regards me with a polite, if tight smile before marching down the stairs. Verre lingers, because he's dumb. He stretches his arms over his head with a yawn. And I try not to stare at the way his stomach flattens when he arches his back. I'm not staring! Dude, what is this person? What's wrong with you? Your little secret stay with me. Try not to get killed yourself. Hmm? Okay, Verre. Get the Verre out of here! I don't even know what that means, but... Verre helps off the stoop and bound after the woman. Bounces, I think, after the woman. His tail sways merrily, as though he hadn't just lied and threatened me. Great! Lovely. He literally is a cat. Did you try that thing I mentioned? The love and you're not. What? Finally, he likes to hear himself. Like, he really does. He's annoying. I hate him. I kinda hate him. But I like his name now, because it's funny. That the one where you take 3 fingers and actually... Don't tell me. Knowing you, it's disgusting. Oh, is that thing like the little bleep bleep bleep? I can't do it, but yeah. Verre, Aries' laughter echoes down the street. It's only after he and the cleric have vanished from sight that I realize I'm still missing something. My key! Wait! Reflectively, I'll shove my hands into my pockets and find it. The room key. He really is good at snatching things. And putting it back, actually. I pull it out of my pocket and raise it to the light just to be sure. A nagging feeling distracts me from my relief. I don't know what Verre's game was, or what he wanted from— Sorry, it's that annoying. Verre! Love it. All I know for certain is that the Cenobium saw fit to leash him. A fate I could share, if that's what his vague warning meant. So, okay, they leashed him. That's hilarious. I let my eyes drift skyward, past the lanterns gently swing in the breeze to the Cenobium faintly visible through the haze. I want emo guy! He's very much a fan of his own voice. Yes, he sure is. He very much is. Very much. Just one glimpse is all I need, and then I can put this all behind me. I want emo guy. Yeah. This time the key goes into my coin purse for safekeeping. Good job, queen. Put it. At least one person on this world is. I'm actually... Wait a minute. You hate my voice because of that? I'm reading him. It's my voice. Did you know that? Did you? You didn't. You did it. You did it. You hate my voice. I got it. I got it. I get it. Me too. I don't like to hear myself talk though. Wait, you are very... It's me all along. Can you tell now? Do you see it? I'm not orange though. There's also a guy with white hair. But you know, emo guy is black hair, so we're yin and yang, so... Thank you. It's easy enough to follow the sluggish river that splits Aridia in two. A colossal bridge arches over the dark water below. I cross as quickly as I can, climbing over ever uphill towards the distant tower. Oh, that looks neat. Looks like an elfish type of thing. Like me. I look like Legolas, thank you. I felt like I looked like an elf after the hair color. Hours later, legs aching, sweat beading on my forehead. I finally find what I was searching for. I just want my guy, but I don't think emo guy is in this place. It looks too nice. It looks too well kept. It looks too great. If the emo guy's all black and you're all white with your new hair, are you two gonna be duopanotti? Yes, exactly. We're gonna be yin and yang, and we're gonna bang. All right. Thank you. I'm here all night. Thank you. every Thursday. The cenobium of the luminous voids. Okay, that's a mouthful. Yin and yang and bing bang. Well, we're gonna bang. Going out with a bang. But we're definitely gonna bang. Heck yeah. Come on now. Mesh together to make light gray. Is that good? Feels good. Light gray seems like a great color. It's something I love. I love black. I almost only have black clothes, guys. I was emo in my younger days. So I still have a weak spot for emo people. It's something I love. I love the style of everything about it. The music, everything. Together they can make 50 Shades of Grey. Wait, that's not a bad idea. We can film it. No, stop. We're getting too spicy right now. Look, my heart rate is pretty high. Oh, I clicked space button. Ooh, only fangs. He's probably a vampire, right? He has to be. I think he has red clothes, like red and black. It's just a beautiful combination of colors. Did you guys think so? Red and black. Beautiful. Also red and white. But I'm not kidding, like, our whole wedding is theme around white and red. So, just saying, this is all supposed to happen. This is all universe talking to me that this is good. But don't tell Cookie again. Thank you, thank you. Must be, yes. Alright, let's go inside. It stands at the highest point of Aridia, surrounded by cold white walls. Well-dressed people stroll down the walkways, paying no attention to the massive tower in their midst. I'm the only one standing. I think the white-haired guy lives here. Before the gates, I crane my neck up and up, until the top of the Cenobian tower disappears into the clouds overhead. The gates are so heavily enchanted that even standing near them sets my teeth on edge. Alchemically... Is that right? Did I do that right? Reinforced locks, invisible sigils of alarm, and who knows what else. Let's just knock on the door. Let's do a little... And they'll be fine with us going in, right? That looks like Magikarp. Right? The little crown thingies on top. You can say what you want, best dating sims. I love you, Colonel Sanders. It's so good. I love that. And Dream Daddy. Dream Daddy is great. Dream Daddy is beautiful too. I love to play those games. I think it's hilarious, and I really thought this is also a bit like more comically dating. This is not like too serious. Also, I played Amnesia, not Amnesia the horror game, Amnesia Memories, it's called, and that's also a dating sim. And there's also a emo guy in there. He's cute. His name is Shin, I think. Shin, but it's all like Japanese, I think. Knocking seems to be a terrible idea, but I don't see any other way of making my presence known. I said knocking, dude. I would knock. I'm halfway up the steps with something moves in my peripheral vision. I would really love to play. There he is. That's the one with the white hair. I would really love to play the Colonel Sanders dating sim. Yes. A shadowy figure crouches beneath one of the white walls. They reach out and tug on a vine, as if testing its strength. He's gonna climb the whole damn thing. Oi! You there! The shadow vanishes as quickly as I spotted it. He's a rogue, dude. And a gaunt-faced man in a crisp charcoal uniform marches up the step towards me. What, me? I didn't do shit. Ugh, another tourist. Get out of here once you're done gawking. A dismissive wave accompanies his equally dismissive words, and he turns on his heel without even waiting for an answer from me. Stop, you criminal scum! You violated the law! I look back at where I saw the intruder, but there's nothing. Just leaves blowing gently in a cool breeze. He's sneaky, man. He's a ninja. I'm so excited for the wedding. It's just one more week, you guys. Friday. One more week. Oh, I can't wait. Today I picked up the dress, and it's at my grandparents' house because my parents smoke and we don't have the spot for it, and I don't want the dress to be in smoke all week. So it's at my grandparents' house. And it hangs like very up there, so it can't really like breathe. Oh, I can't wait. It's such a princess gown. I'm such a princess that day. Normally I'm not really super girly or anything, like with clothing, stuff like that, but my wedding day, I have to be the princess. I have to be the baddest bitch in town, you know? I really have to be. And I will be doing my own makeup. I mean, you can see I can do my makeup. It's good. So I'll be doing that myself. And the hair is gonna be, the hairdresser's gonna come to our house. Where I actually, do my makeup, stuff like that as well. And they will do my hair, which is beautiful. I will let you engulf yourself in your cat's guy girl obsession while cleansing my eyes with holy water. That is water boil. I boiled the hell out of. FYI, I have fun though. Thank you, Shep. Thanks for being here. They smoke inside. Yeah, they have done that since always. They don't care. They smoked in the car too. I'm just glad that me and my brother didn't end up smoking at all. I didn't even try it once. I hate it. I hate the smell. I hate everything about it. The addiction part of it, because every time we go out to a restaurant, but my parents are like really bad, like really addicted, I would say, because every time we go out to a restaurant to eat, every like 10 to 20 minutes they have to get up and go smoke outside. It's exhausting. It's crazy. Like most of the time people would just sit it out. They can handle, being like 1 or 2 hours without one cigarette. Like it's not that big of a deal for a lot of people, but for my parents, man, they can't without like 10 minutes, and then they have to go out again. Pretty exhausting, but I can't change it. I'm just glad I'm out of the house now, because everything smelled like smoke when we went out of the house. I had to wash everything or hang it outside for a couple of days for it to fully get rid of that smoke. It's crazy. But I'm done with it. I have a good relationship with my parents, of course, but it's the only thing I would love to change about them. But they would love to change it as well, but they just can't seem to quit it. They tried a few times. Though, but it's not that easy for them for some reason. They don't really have that drive to do it, So, but hey. It's alright. We're managing like this, I don't have to be in there all day anymore. Probably did something to my lungs, I'm not gonna lie. Probably didn't. I look back at where I saw the intruder, but there's nothing, just leaves. I already read that, sorry. Ooh, a little zoom out moment. I step away from the gates, homelessness washing over me. Hello? Who's this? A whisper, So close I can feel the warm brush of her breath on my skin. Who are you? I instinctively jerk away, but there's no one beside me. Halfway down the staircase, I spot a woman swaying in the breeze. Oh, it's a woman. Oh, never mind. It's not the emo guy. Okay. She's gone as a rail, and she's gone as a rail. Her blouse moth-eaten. Moth-eaten, really? I'm unable to take my eyes off of her, but not because of the way she smiles a little too wildly, or the way her throttle braids look unbrushed for days, but because her eyes shine a vibrant, unnatural crimson color. Ooh. I'm both entranced and unsettled by their subtle glow. Ooh, we have a woman in our midst. I thought it was maybe a boy, like a man, like a young guy. These days, you need a miracle to get in there, a red-eyed woman. I'm unsure how to respond, or if I even should. Oh goddy. Oh lord. I'm gonna do sarcastic because that's what I would normally do by myself. Seems like I'm in the market for a miracle. Knows anyone selling? She beams at me like I've said the greatest thing she's ever heard. Yes, I did something good. Lucky for you, I have them for free. Whatever she's selling, I'm not interested. My words come out in a tired breath. No thanks. I start down the stairs, but she abruptly steps into my path. She turns her back to me, and before I can react, she slips her fingers under the lacing of her collar, stripping out of her blouse in broad daylight. What are you doing? As worn fabric unveils bare skin, my panic is smothered by cold horror. A mishappen? Shrunken scar carves into the woman's body. Pitted, gnarled, skin snakes down her shoulders, blooming from a gaping hole in the back of her neck. A shuddering breath escapes me. The frick? By the looks of it, the disease that afflicted this woman ate away at her spine, leaving her with a hollowed vertebrae at the back of her neck. Jeez. Sorry? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. How is she able to move or breathe? It's impossible. She shouldn't be alive, and yet... The power to cure anything can be yours too. The power of the sea spring. The woman slides back into her blouse and deftly laces up. If I've caught your interest, then follow me. It's only a short walk away. I don't even see her. Where is she? Without another glance, she leisurely strolls down the Cenobium stairs, loose braids bobbing behind her. The edge of her scar peeks out from under her collar. I stand there wordless. Not worthless, but wordless, until I manage to regain my bearings. It's a twisted miracle, but a miracle nonetheless. This could be the stupidest decision in my life, but what choice do I have? I take a final look at the Cenobium's shut gates, then follow her down the steps. Emo guy. Emo guy. We descend from the higher streets, leaving behind their gilded decadence as we cross the river. The wet, derelict districts feel more familiar to me. But the crimson-eyed woman takes me further still, until I'm met with an all too familiar sight. The wasteland. My gut lurches when I face the open horizon. The city's outskirts are hardly recognizable in daylight. I'm probably safer for it, but venturing beyond Iridia's walls is a gamble I wasn't prepared to take so soon. Keep going straight, and the sea spring will reveal itself to you. I don't believe her. I bark out a bitter laugh, loud and involuntarily. Let's do this as a setup. This has to be a setup. As soon as I step out there, some friends of yours will ambush me and mug me. If I wanted something from you, I would already have it. She says it so lightly, I almost believe her, even if she looks as physically capable as a toothpick. You're as safe inside the city as outside of it. Truthfully, the territory before you is the safest of all. What do you mean, territory? This region belongs to Ace? Ace. Let's call him Ace. Okay, that's a cute name. Most people know him as a gang leader, but he's much more than that. Ace. I think that's good. I squint against my empty wasteland. Against the, not my. Only a fool or someone with nothing to lose would leave the city. Apparently I'm both. But if this sea spring cured her, I need to see what it can do for me. Let's go to the spring. I set off to the oasis. Over my shoulder, the woman calls after me. Good luck, Slunk. I hope we meet again. I didn't tell you my name. I haven't told you my name. My heart pounds with each step I take from civilization. How does she know my name? That's interesting. For what it seems like an eternity, I force each foot forward, one step, then another, until a realization hits me. I never told the woman my name. It's what I immediately suspicious to me. Something pierces the horizon ahead of me. A building, nestled into a tall cliffside, but so starkly out of place, it might as well be an hallucination. It drips with extravagance and honeyed mahogany, an ornate jewel of architecture. Nice. A row of dark silhouettes stand out on the horizon. Trees, I think. Until I'm close enough to realize that what I mistook for branches were spikes and jutting tendrils. Soulless. Several of them watch me in the distance like statues. That's bad. I don't think I just run, exploding into a messy sprint. I push my legs as fast as they'll take me towards that decorated building. Ooh, God. Flashes of last night chase me, the gushes of blood and screams of death. The smell of a burning flesh and sour bile. I can't go through that again. I won't. The next thing I know, I'm dashing up wooden stairs and crashing through towering double doors. I made it, I guess. But I made it. This is definitely even guy's lair. This is definitely emo guy's lair. This looks like an emo guy's lair. I gasp for air, my lungs burning from exertion. I'm desperate to be saved, but when I process my surroundings, I'm in the emo guy's lair. It's more hellscape than sanctuary. Blood flows all around me, overwhelming my vision with a lurid and homely red. Instinctively, my hand leaps to my mouth. But the rotten stench of blood never comes. Instead, a smoky scent hangs in the air, sharp and spiced. It's tangling a little bit more easy because of the bleach. It's a bit more like stiff, my hair. But it's still like, it's healthy, but it does that to your hair for the first week or the first few days, you know? So it does tangle a little bit more easily. I swallow thickly, convincing myself that it's not as gruesome as it appears. This has to be the sea spring, the place that grants miracles. Maybe it's the person that grants the miracles, aka Ace? Ace. Pulling my eyes away from the pool, I take in the rest of my environment. Tall pillars flank me. Blanketed in written notes. Seething pillows scatter the floor. A rustic kettle sits nearby. Someone must live here, despite how eerily empty it is. Let's just say before I have a choice anyway. Let's call out though. Hello? Is anyone there? My voice echoes across the cavern without response. I approach the paper-covered pillars. Maybe something here can help me more. Can tell me more. I reach for the topmost. I reach for a note that's higher up. It reads, "No one will read this, but it's not for anyone else. This is evidence I existed in this rotten, grim world. Even so, I wish I could have stayed longer. The Bog girl will be lonely without me. I should have told her how I felt about her? The rest is scratched out. I wonder who wrote this. Before I can ponder it further, a sharp chill runs down my spine. Something's watching me. Or someone is watching me. A cute guy, perhaps? I quickly set the note back, my eyes darting around the wooden deck, but it's still empty, vacant. Finally, I look towards the sea spring. That stillness hides something deeper, something wrong. Hey. Yes? Is it him? Oh my god, I can't wait. I spin around and come face to face with a pack of soulless. Oh. They chitter and growl, tendrils and spikes flaring threateningly. All different sizes and species, but sharing one identical trait. Glowing crimson eyes. I try to back away. Red. It's a lot of red. This is definitely the emo guy. I try to back away, but my heel teeters over the sea spring. I'm cornered. Watch your step. It's deeper than it looks. I'm gonna make him, like, cute and deep voice. That voice again. At the sound of it, the souls freeze. Their snarls quieting. He has control over them, dude. Yes. There he is. Yes! I search for the voice source and find it above me, lounging in the rafters. Hey. That's him. Ooh, cute. He has white hair, too. We matching. Yes, look at us. Perfect. Perfect match right here. Perfect. Beautiful. White, red, and black. Beautiful colors together. And he loves jewelry like me. I love it when men wear like bracelets like this and rings. A lot of rings. I love that. And necklaces like that. Great. And earrings. Yay! I love that. And he got devil horns, so that's pretty fun. You look lost, little sparrow. His gaze is a violent crimson, one that sears through me, leaves me feeling raw and exposed. They're the same eyes I've seen over and over. First with this scarred woman, now with the soulless circling me. All bound by the sea spring's blood red. He has cool tattoos too. In the shroud of darkness behind him, shapes like massive tentacles twist and curl around the wooden beams. Do you see these? Whoa, they're so cool looking. I can't focus. The soulless growls ring in my ears. They're not advancing, but that could change at any moment. Oh no. No more hiccups, please. I hope that's the only one. Panic rises in my throat, and I struggle to track them. Hey! Hey! Eyes on me, lady. My stomach rolls as I tear my eyes away from the soulless. Don't ignore someone who's talking to you. It's not polite. For a moment, anger knocks my fear aside. Who is this boo-boo? I'm distracted. Yep, I'm distracted. Yep, that's the right answer, I think. I'm kind of distracted by the soulless about to mommy. Yeah, the soulless. Yes, exactly. Yeah, definitely. Only my command. I scan the souls again. They really aren't attacking, posturing more than anything else. You tamed them? Power of the sea spring. They're hungry, so they might bite, but you could give me a reason to stop them. How about it didn't do anything wrong? Trespassing. And that's punishable by death? He gives me non-committal shrug. I called out earlier to see if anyone was here. We're supposed to play hide and seek? I didn't hear you. My voice stops in my throat. This man, Ter's coolness, is both infuriating and terrifying. I rack my brain for a way to diffuse the situation. Let's just... I need help. Okay, fine. I need help. I thought the sea spring could cure me somehow. My voice wavers pathetically. Honestly, I've never been my strong suit. He cans his hair to the side, appraising me, but doesn't respond. I fidget nervously. I'm telling you I came here for help. Are you listening? Your hands. Alarm jolts through me. I hide my hands under my cloak. Show me. Why? I won't ask twice. Hey, queen! I just turned on my Twitch and a picture of this dating sim Philly Rescue is the first thing I see. Let's go. We are at the emo guy. We met the doctor. We met a mage who had a big ego. We met a fox guy with a collar, and he was on a leash, and he was very annoying, and his name was Verre, and I hate Verre. He's annoying. Very annoying. Thank you very much. But we had fun with him because he was annoying. And he was a bit flirty, and I didn't like it too much. But this guy... Yep, this is the one. With a sharp huff, I reluctantly hold out my bandaged hand. So we are kind of... Okay, so... What is happening? We started off by, you know, filling out our name. My name is Slunk with 2 O's, so it's very funny when they call me Slunk. What's up, Slunk? It's so funny. We are a woman because I had to put in my pronouns, which is she and her. So I feel like I'm just playing as myself, right? That's what these things want you to do. And there's like monsters outside of the world and the wasteland and whatever, and we are cursed. So our hands are all like fucked up and scarred and blue or whatever, and if we touch someone, they go mad. Like, insanely mad. Wait a minute, it doesn't look like me. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't tell Cookie. I said people don't tell Cookie! Who told Cookie? Who told Cookie he's not supposed to be? I'm kidding. I love you, baby. I love you, I love you, I love you. He will never be like you, okay? But this is my favorite so far. This guy. Ares? No. What is his name? Ace, I think. Ace? I don't know. It's weirdly spelled. It's weirdly spelled. We'll see you later. Captain. Oh no. Cookie's here. But yeah, we're cursed. We're trying to find a cure in this place called... What's the name of the place again? Aridia? I don't know. It will come up later. We're in this big city where it's supposed to be like knowledgeable, like wise. It's like the city of the most knowledge or something, and we're here to find a cure for our curse because we can't touch anyone. They will go mad. So we're here to seek out for help, and now we're at the magical hot spring that's supposed to maybe cure us, but I have a hard hat in it, but we're gonna see. He will never be like you, but I would never say that. I did, but don't tell him. With a sharp huff, I reluctantly hold out my bandaged hands. His earrings are so cool. Look at that. Looks cool. Are you getting off on this? Oh, that's crazy to say that. Unwrap them. His name is Ditz, but it's not. I called him that. Heat rushes to my face and fire to my tongue. I should give him a piece of my mind, but not when his soulless are one command from ripping me to shreds. So there's also these monsters. They're called soulless, and he's controlling some for some reason. So he has some on it, at his command for me to, you know, he can just kill me within 1 second. Yet no matter how much I will myself to move, my body's frozen in place. I stand there for a long, agonizing minute. When the girl you like has a nice nickname for you, like bastard. It's the greatest thing. It's the best feeling in the world, isn't it? My hands are trembling when I finally raise them. I know the skin beneath the wrappings all too well. The hideous, unnatural flesh I've grown to despise. I grip the edge of the bandages. Stop. Okay. You asked me to, brother. With a weary sigh, the man slides off the beam and lands with a thud that shakes the panels underfoot. Okay. Hello. How you doing? Why does he have horns like that? He has cool hair though, with the white and the black. I have white hair. Look at it. You haven't seen it yet, Alex, but it's white. It's even whiter than it shows on camera, actually. It's for the wedding. It's for the wedding. I feel like an ice princess right now with the makeup and all. He's a monster with an imposing figure that towers over me. I couldn't tell how tall he was before, but he's big, illuminated by lantern light. His features are stronger, sharper, cuter. Wait, you're getting married? Well, yeah. To this guy? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That would be crazy. Like just this physical, like this cutout of this freaking fantasy character. I was gonna say your hair and makeup looks amazing. Thank you so much. I also picked up my wedding dress today. Yay! It's safe and sound at the grandparents' house. It's so pretty. Cookie, you're gonna fucking gag. To be honest, you're gonna gag. I better if you were aware. Oh, I clicked. Oh, I did a little. Oops. I did. If you scroll with your mouse wheel, it goes back in time. Subtle clings of metal accompany each of his footsteps. The closer he gets to me, the faster my heart hitches. Of course, Cookie is here when the emo guy shows up. Like, that's just funny. That's just great. This is beautiful. What does he want? Is he going to kill me? I step backwards. He loves me already, I can tell. And find nothing to set my foot on. I've forgotten my bag was to the sea spring. I fall right before a warm hand catches my lower back. Gasp. Woo! I'm hovering over the sea spring. The scent of smoke and leather enveloping me. Ah, eyes closed now. Blazing crimson eyes bore into mine. Told you to watch your step, little girl. Okay, that's weird. Oops, I clicked. I'm too stunned to muster a response. Don't even. I'm gonna get freaking red in the face real quick. Like I weigh nothing, he guides me back to solid ground and steps back. Following a subtle gesture from his fingers, the soul is around us, disperse and relax. The shift in their demeanor is so abrupt it gives me whiplash. So do we like bastards or not? We like him. I mean, I already kind of chose him before I even knew him. Because the emo guy, you know. I mean, Doctor Guy's also fun. Doctor Guy is pretty cool. He's a gentleman, but he respects me too much. You know that feeling? That he respects you too much? You don't like that. In a physical character, we don't like that too much. I like the broken ones, beyond repair. The enormous tentacles are no longer in the rafters, though no doubt I ever saw them at all. Either way, I exhale a breath of relief. Captain was also talking about the Colonel Sanders dating sim, which is hilarious, and I really want to play that too one day. This is just a demo, so it's just probably gonna be one stream anyway. But I will definitely be playing that in the future as well, and maybe Dream Daddy. Heck yeah, I'm all for it. I'm all for those. I love those. Thanks. Thank you. I like his earrings though, they're pretty cool. The hair, freaking fly. We matching. His focus is on me as he was before. The monster pays no attention to me now. When he respects you too much, not for me. I like the broken ones. You good? No, I'm not. I'm not good at all. I need help. I need it right now. Help me, please. He kicks some seating pillows out of the walkways, checks the contents of the kettle with a scowl. The sudden disregard is almost insulting. So, that's it. I'm not a threat anymore. Never were one. Then why did you threaten me? People get honest when they're afraid. Ooh, girl, he's mysterious and scary. In other words, he was messing with me. I drag a hand over my face, exhausted by the fact that this is the second time a monster has provoked me today. Verre needs to fuck off. Verre. So, what do we call this guy? You're Ace? Ace? Ice? Ice? Like me? Icy Queen? I'm the Ice Queen. Ace. Ice? I don't know what they call this. This is a real name, not bastard, basically. By the way. Ice. Ace, right? Ace. I think that's how you're supposed to pronounce it. Because verre is supposed to be pronounced like ver. Ace. I think we're going with Ace. Let's go. Cute. It fits him, I guess. You're Ace, aren't ya? Depends on who's asking. One of your friends told me this was your territory. She also said you were a gang leader. But there's no one else here. I thought there'd be more people. Ace picks up the kettle and walks to the edge of the sea spring, then dumps out the contents into the endless red. Gang took a walk. Okay, he's smiling. His pleasant smile stretches across his face, ear to ear. Then in an instant it drops. I get the sense that I shouldn't ask about his gang again. I'm gonna take a sip. I've been reading a long time, but I'm having fun. I actually think we're not gonna... I don't know how long this demo is, but... Let's see. We're gonna go on for a little bit more. You said you came here for help. Depends. Can the sea spring cure cursed? Probably. You mean you don't know? Go sit in it, girly. Nope. Okay. He shakes out the empty kettle and starts collecting stray cups, tidying up. My frustration builds. I narrow my eyes at him in a questioning glare. When he notices, he returns in with an amused smirk. Are you being irritating on purpose? Listen, Sparrow. Oh, my already nickname, oh god. The sea spring can cure anything. There's nothing stopping you from trying it yourself. What do I have to do? Strip naked. Oh, never mind. Drink. Drink! Nothing crazy. I have to drink from the sea spring? My eyes glide up to the blood-like pool beside us. The idea of ingesting this strange liquid makes my guts churn. It's not as if I'm averse to elixirs or deconcoctations. I've made my fair share of them, but one misstep and you can easily meet with a fate worse than death. What is worse than death? I don't understand. Death is like bad. Is there a price? Always. Ace taps his temple with a finger. What do you mean? You lose it a little bit. Oh, great, lovely. That's it? Might have already beat it to the punch. My humor earns me amused, fanged grin. This is a little different. When you drink from the sea spring, you forget who you are. Ooh, I don't like that. Your mind combines with everyone who ever drank before. Humans, monsters, soulless. One big happy family in your head. My blood runs cold. I've heard of these before. Group minds. Some legends suggest that independent minds can be physically linked together through a strong enough catalyst. It's never been done before. Oh, Carla, I think, passed away. This is a tribute. The little kitty passed away not too long ago, a few weeks, I think. Poor Carla. She's great. She goes meow a lot, which is very cute. But something tells me this is real, even if one thing doesn't add up. So did the woman from before, she got cured because she wasn't supposed to be alive because she had freaking gaping hole in her neck. I think she drank from this then because she was healed, but it didn't look like she'd lost her mind though. Your eyes are red too, but you obviously haven't forgotten who you are. Before I can finish my sentence, Ace strides past me towards the entrance. Time's up. Let's finish this later. Wait, already? You barely told me anything. Came on a bad day. You've got somewhere to be. I've got somewhere to be. There are still so many questions burning on the tip of my tongue, but my frustration spills out before any of them. I was told to come here for help, but instead I get threatened and kicked out. You're joking, right? Watch your tone. I'm nice. But you don't want to ruin the host's mood. My skin prickles. The feeling of being watched washes over me again. My eyes dart back over to the sea spring. A lone ripple dances on the quiet surface. I take Ace's advice and clam my mouth shut, so something will come out. Later, maybe? Some monster? Ace approaches a nearby Solus, a lanky dog-like one with 6 legs and a crown of tendrils. Several sets of crimson eyes adorn its sides. Its forked tail wags rapidly when Ace squats beside him. He runs its fingers through the tendrils, scratches its chin, and pats its head. Weird, like a doggy. A gentle smile plays across his Ace's lips. The affection he holds for the soul is painfully clear. I dip my eyes away, my stomach fluttering at the tender sights. Ooh, she's getting hot. See, it's getting dark out, so this pretty girl will guide you back. Which one? Me? No. Following a short whistle from Ace's lip, Oh, the soulless. Okay, we're good. We're good. I was scared we got competition going. It trots over to the entrance obediently, still swaying. I watch the soulless warily. Pretty is not a word I would use to describe it, but the idea of it protecting me sounds absurd. If I decide to drink, how should I find you? Find someone with eyes like mine. They'll point you in the right direction. But think it over. Once you drink, you can't go back. It's a lot to process, but I give a small nod. At least I know I have another option for a cure. As disturbing as it may be. I'm not gonna get this one. I follow the Solus at a measured distance and watch it nudge the giant doors open with ease. When I'm about to cross the threshold, I sneak one last glance behind me. My heart skips when I meet Ace's eyes. I'm about to snap my head away, but he just flashes me an easy smile. Till next time, Sparrow, I'll buy you a drink for scaring you. Ooh, he already went buy me a drink and he calls me Sparrow. I don't trust myself to do anything but respond with another curt nod. Like that. Outside, more crimson-eyed soulless scuttle about. It's hard to believe it's the same threatening pack from before. They chase each other in circles, roll around in the bog's mud. So they can actually be very cute and not just murderous monsters. They pay no attention to me as the dog-like one escorts me away. It's an uneventful trip. Sometimes the soulless looks over its shoulder at me to make sure I'm still following. Aw, that's cute. That's so cute. That's so cute. Dusk darkens the sky by the time we reach the city. The soulless sits and looks at me expectantly with a familiar crimson eyes. Pet it, cause it's a doggy. As nervous as I am, I carefully glide my fingers through the soulless's tendrils and scratch beneath its chin, just like Ace had. It pushes into my palm in response, rumbling with a sound akin to a purr. A sound, not scout, what am I saying? The vibrations are soothing, almost healing my fatigue. When it's satisfied, the soul spins around and scampers back in the direction we came, vanishing into the darkness. It's barely my first day in Iridia. Iridia's the name. I'm sorry, I forgot it. And I've already encountered so many things I thought were impossible. Tamed soul is being one of them. My head spins. Maybe I should call it a day. Maybe you should. Maybe we should. Nightfall creeps across the street from Iridia. The city, labyrinthy, even in daytime, has become a warren of treacherous alleyways. The streets are completely deserted. If I hadn't been here earlier, I would have thought this part of the city was abandoned. I make my way through the winding streets, doing my best to keep my bearing towards the wet wick. What was that? Also, we have a key to like a room that the mage guy gave us, the ego guy. I'll just call him ego guy. My steps slow when I hear rustling in the dark. Who is it? I strain my ears, but everything is still. Is the silence playing tricks on me? Ooh, good. I'm just gonna say something's wrong. The fine hairs on the back of my neck prickle. A frisson of discomfort running down my spine. Something is wrong. There's always something wrong. My eyes dart from one side of the street to another, searching for movement, but the shadows are as deep, as dark as pools of ink, and I see nothing. I'm blind. I can't stay here. I need to reach a buzzier part of the city. Drawing my cloak tighter around my body, I hurry on my way. Go to your room! Though I keep my eyes sharp and listen intently, there's only the sound of my own footsteps. As the moments pass and nothing happens, I begin to wonder, maybe I really did imagine that noise. I turn the next corner and my thoughts come screaming to a halt. My head spins, the world blurring as adrenaline rushes through my veins. Only one thing is clear amidst the haze. Oh! That's one of those. The soulless that attacked the caravan. It's crouched over a dark, indistinct shape, a body. A garland of intestine spills from pallid flesh. Blood grouts the cobblestones. For mercy, the soulless is too distracted by its meal to have noticed me. So I wasn't imagining it. My feet feel as heavy as stones, but I can't just stand there. Holding my breath, I take a step backwards. When the wet, slurping sounds don't abate, I take another, then another. Then a shard of glass crunches under my heel. The world seems to slow to a crawl as the soulless raises its head, blood dripping from its tendrils. Every single one, its sulphurous, bulging eyes fix unblinkingly on me. I think we're gonna meet the last guy now. I'm assuming. It's really here. It's come back for me. That's crazy. Run! I have one choice, so that's pretty obvious. I'm off like a shot, running for my life through the darkened streets. Behind me, a piercing bass splits the silence, and heavy footfalls pound after me. My heart thunders in my chest. I take turns at random, trying to lose it in a maze of streets, but I can't seem to shake it. I can hear its breathing now, a wet, fluttering rasp, growing closer and closer. The same claws that severed my arms swipe out. I dug duck, saved by pure reflex, and skid around the corner. I take 3 running strides before the bottom drops out of my stomach. A wall twice as high as me bars my way. A dead end. There's someone gonna save me, I'm sure. I'm sure someone's gonna sweep in, save the day. When I turn around, a Solus looms in the entry to the hallway. It's no longer running. It doesn't have to. As it prowls closer, my thoughts race. Some of the buildings lining the streets are lit. There must be people inside. It's a long shot, but... Let's scream for help, because I think that would work. Somebody help me, please. My voice rings through the shadowed streets. Silhouettes pass by the windows, but nobody answers. In this wretched world, few people will stick their necks out to help their own flesh and blood. Never mind a stranger. The soul is provoked by my shouting, gives a rasping hiss. It's the only warning I get before lunging for me with flash of claws. I hurl myself to the side, but the slick cobblestones betray me. I fall, sprawled over the rough stone. As the Solus looms over me, I scramble away from it until my back hits the wall. There's nowhere left to go. It descends on me for the kill. I saved! But the impact never comes. I was right all the time. I've been right all along. I rarely crack one eye open, then the other. Not sure whether I should believe what I'm seeing. A hooded figure crouched in front of me. One bloodstained hand outstretched. That's the last guy! We are matching, by the way, as well. Moonlight silvers the edge of their stiletto knife. Sorry. Their face and hands are splattered with blood, and the soulless. My eyes dart past my unexpected rescuer to the misshapen form behind them. And my nose is so itchy. The soulless many eyes, once restless and vibrant, now look dull and waxy. A red pool spreads slowly from under its body. No much shock, I can't help but stare. It's dead. After all the people it's killed, after nearly killing me twice, I can hardly believe it. Well, I generally take the offered hand. The stranger's gaze dips to my bandages. Pale lips part on the brink of a question, then close again. With the strength belying their slight frame, they pull me to my feet. It's the ninja guy from before. I think we saw him already once. As soon as I'm on my own 2 feet again, they pull away from me and start wiping the blood from their face and hands. Stay here. They turn away from me stiffly, leaning over the soulless gangly body. With their back towards me, I realized that I saw their hooded silhouette at the cenobium. Yes, right. You're shorter than I thought. You were at the cenobium. Let's do that one. I've seen you before. You were at the cenobium earlier, weren't you? They cast a wary look at me. So what if I was? Their harsh response takes me aback. Before I can formulate a response, they continue. What are you thinking, traveling alone at night? This is far from the worst thing haunting Lowtown. I can make heads or tails of them. First they save me, and now they scold me? Lesson learned. I could do without the lecture, though. To my surprise, they break eye contact. Their attention glides back to the soulless corpse. They examine it with an inscrutable expression. I clear my throat to fill the silence. You're shorter than I thought. Way to hide shame the person who saved you. Right. If someone would do that to me, bro. I'm short. I know. I'm short. But you don't have to tell me that. Especially not if I saved your life. I'm slunk. Min. Suddenly Min tenses. Their blade flashes as they drive it into the base of the soulless skull. Right between the cervical vertebrae. The soulless trashes once, letting out a rattling hiss as the air leaves its lungs. Min leans on the blade, driving it deeper and deeper until there's a sickening crunch, and the creature goes limp. My heart thuds in my chest. It must have been clinging to life by a thread. Min straightens up, withdrawing their blade in a single smooth motion. Better to put the wretched thing like this out of their misery. They calmly clean the blood from their knife. They struck with surgical precision. Their quick, clean movements are familiar. Ooh. Wait, why is it red? Are you a scientist? Min stops mid-motion, lifting their head to scare me. You know exactly where to strike. Have you studied anatomy or medicine? Not quite. Why is a Solus inside the city? Min looks at me, eyes searching, before realization dawns. You're new here. There's no walls around the city. Solus come in and go as they please, until someone is contracted to stop them. The Cenobium's patrols don't bother to protect Lowtown. Not anymore. Let me guess, you're not a friend of the Cenobium? I wouldn't go that far. Their brow abruptly furrows, as they sheath their knife, motioning for me to follow them. It's not safe here. The vultures can smell death. I'm not quite sure what they mean, but I don't want to stay lost in the city. I trail behind them as they stride down the street. If it's too dangerous, then why are you helping me? You are making an unbearable racket. Next time you walk into a Solus claws, at least die quietly. So we did a good choice, right? Their answer is stingingly harsh. Ouch. I just need to find my lodgings. I hold my hands up, trying to forestall any more snippy comments. Alright, I get it. I love to get out of your way, but I'm sort of lost. I just need the directions to go back to my lodgings. What makes you think I'll help you? Nothing, but there's no harm in asking. That seems to catch them off guard. Their brow knits, and they look away, scowling. I don't like Min. They're a bit... meh. Bit cranky, to be honest. Right? How troublesome. Slunk? Who's this? Oh, it's the doctor. Hello, doctor, yes. Hello, gentlemen. I turn, surprised by the voice. Karaz walks down the street towards us. His white and gold clothing is pristine, despite the grime of the city. That's the first guy we met. He helped us. Hello, Min. I see that the Solus was your work. Min shrugs. There's a familiarity to the way they regard each other. You know them, Karaz? Min is a freelancer who has done a few errands for me. They are quite reliable. Unreliable freelancers don't eat. A freelancer who wields a dagger like a scalpel? There must be something more to that story. Slunk needs to go back to where she's staying, before she wanders into the jaws of another Solus. It is late. Where are you able to find a place to stay, Slunk? I'm staying at the Wet Wig. Both their faces fall. I see. Would you like a guide? Maybe preferably to wandering around alleyways. That would be nice. Min clicks their tongue and sighs, sounding mildly put out. Going to the Amaryllis district, that gaudy set spit. Come on, this way. Despite Min's clear distaste, when Karaz leads me down the street to keep pace with us. Catching my curious glance, Min's eyes narrow. It's not safe this late. I don't care about you, but Karaz is the only doctor worth a damn in this place. Are you like this with everyone? The deadpan look Min gives me is answer enough. I catch Karaz hiding a slight smile. I suppress a sigh and resign myself to having a grumpy shadow all the way back to the Wet Wig. Wet Wig! The route Karaz takes is completely different from my slow meandering early in the morning. In no time at all, he cuts through darkened streets and twisting alleys. Oh, lights. Nice. It seems like half the city has poured into the Amaryllis district. Colorful streets, laughter, clinking glasses, and music assault my ears from every direction. Yet the most noise still comes from the Wet Wig. Its doors hang wide open, lanterns lit. So what if one of those monsters come in, huh? What about that? What then? Here we are. He moves towards the door and Min lets out an audible huff. Don't let me tell you're going in. I have some quick business with Leander. Ah, fine. He still owes me for yesterday's work. They drag their feet reluctantly, trailing me into the tavern. We're going in. Leander is the egotistical mage guy. As soon as the door opens, a wave of sticky heat rolls over me. In the hours since I left, the wig has grown suffocatingly crowded. Karaz stands out, easily a head taller than most. Even so, I nearly lose sight of him amid the sea of swarming bodies. Pardon me. The crowd parts, and though answering his request, Karaz glances over his shoulder at Min and me before gliding through. He's a gentleman, he's so nice. How can anyone breathe in here? So grumpy. Min follows Karaz at the clipped pace. There he is! Oh god. My voice got fucked. It's not because of him, I swear to god. I've had these problems for a bit. But yeah, that's him right there. That's Leander, the mage guy. You can see he's stuck up. You can see it. Leander is right where I left him, although he's traded places with the bartender. He holds a pair of shot glasses filled to the brim with luminous green liquid. Acid. Okay, and now for the finishing touch. A flash of magic paints the glasses white with frost. You're never gonna guess what's in these. Leander slides glasses across the bar, and I get my third and fourth shocks of the evening in rapid succession. Hey! My guy, let me drink. Let me take a sip. Oh god. Ace leans against the bar, an elbow propped up on the counter. Lurk! Yay! Thank you, Captain. Thanks for the lurky. He catches the glasses and lifts one to the light before turning it upside down. The contents magically congealed, stay firmly in place. You're supposed to make drinks, pretty boy. Don't tell me you're wasted already. Oh, that's Ferre! Ferre perched the bar counter aside Ace. Takes a single look at the shot glass and shakes his head. What have we here? A bucket full of boogers? Leander's nose treasure? You've eaten worse. Verre's lips twitch and his ears flatten when Ace offers him a glass. He turns his cheek with a sniff. Sniff! And Ace just snickers. I don't like him, he's so annoying. Coward. Don't tell me you're actually... In one fluid motion, Ace throws back his head and downs the shot. Wow, so cool, man. Drinking that. Verre looks very mean. Right, he is. He's a bit annoying. He's very frustrating. A dark look crosses Ace's face. It's Chewy. Chewy? Wait, let me try again. Behind me, Min grumbles. I told you this place was a nest of degenerates. If it isn't Karaz and Min. I was wondering who's setting that. At the sound of Leander's voice, Min Pill's eyes grow wider. They look ready to bolt into Karaz lets a hand on their shoulder. I promise it will not take long. Min's eyes dart from Karaz's hand to his face, then soften. Fine, you first. While they step forward, I linger behind, struck by a sudden revelation. All of the people I've met today know each other. Good evening, Leander. Ace, another drinking competition, I presume. Oh, is it evening already? Should have sworn it was earlier. Just some friendly rivalry, Doctor, nothing to be afraid of. Karaz acknowledges Leander and Ace with the slightest nod, ignoring Verre entirely. Not that Verre seems to mind. It's probably Ver, but I don't care. That's right, that's funny. Tell another one. It's the best still running. He tilts his head and an impish smile curves his lips when he spots Min looming silently behind Karaz. I almost didn't see you there, Min. Looking for your booster seat? Wow, he is mean. Min pushes back their hood. They level Verre with a cool look. Min looks fucking badass, by the way. I thought Ace wasn't allowed to bring his pets in here. Verre's tails give an angry twitch. Look at the boys and the people. I don't know, not the boys. It's not all boys, of course. But look at them. Grumpy, gentleman, ego, emo. At the first sign of an impending fight, Leander vaults clear over the counter. He slides in between Ace and Karaz. Now, let's try and keep the peace. It's not very everyday the esteemed doctor takes up on his drink. His arm snakes around Karaz's shoulder. Are you finally taking me up on that drink, right, Karaz? I'm afraid not. We were merely escorting Slunk back to her lodgings. Karaz gestures in my direction and my stomach sinks. I reluctantly step into the light. They hadn't even noticed me. As soon as he sees me, Leander's face brightens. Slunk, it's been so long. Everyone, this is Slunk. She's new to Iridia. Everybody knows me already, girl. God. Everybody already knows me. I feel 5 pairs of eyes fixed onto me, and suddenly the bar feels suffocatingly small. My voice nearly catches in my throat. Hi again. Hi everyone. Again. Again. Wait, you've already met everyone? Oh yeah, I didn't. Ace and Vader level with me in subtlety and amused expression. Vader tails give me a lazy wag. I actually like to have like a screenshot actually, because I can make my thumbnail next time with one of those. Yeah, yeah, sure. Yeah. I got you. There we go. There we go. I need to save it though, real quick. I need to save it. I'm gonna need to save it right now. To my desktop. There we go. We can make another thumbnail later. Ace and Vader level with me, so yeah, we know. We did not that long ago either. I'm starting to suspect she's stalking me. He looks far too pleased with himself, and I roll my eyes. He really, see? Annoying, like I said. This calls for drinks. What does everyone want? In an instant, all eyes turn to Leander, freeing me from the burden of attention. Ooh, scary. I still can't believe they all know each other. Watching them talk amongst themselves is surreal. But for the first time since I undertook the journey to Iridia, I feel a faint glimmer of hope. I think, no. I know I was meant to be here. Meant to meet them, sorry. The low, pleasant rumble of Leander's laughter pulls me from my restless thoughts. Ha! Well, color me surprised. Misty. You did not. Misty, you did not. Misty! I don't know what to do. SO clip Misty. Wait. What? No. I hope this works. I'm gonna try to. Girl, calm down. Woo! Wait. Thank you
hey,
all
chainsaws matter
so
too.
much.
That's true. Your chainsaw is perfectly adequate. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Oh my god, it's one of those days, Jordan. Okay, Jordan, I'm gonna sing it just for you.
Thank you
okay?
for the
Watch this,
follow,
Jordan.
Silver Vaneem. Thank you
closer?
for the
Sir?
gifted sub as well.
Why do you have such a weird chainsaw,
Oh god,
sir?
what's happening?
Okay, sir,
Say
there
this,
we go, there we go.
Angus. Thank you,
It
Miss,
is
for
one
the
of those
raid.
days.
DJ Chibi Ann, thank you for the follow. Alyssa, thank you for the follow. And also, I don't know how to say that name. Satis, thank you for the follow as well. Sev the Beast, thank you for the follow. And Bandkins, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh my god, Misty, you're crazy. What? I do a little dance, okay? I do.
Well, that's for you. They will look you.
That one. That's actually what I want to do. Hello, everyone! Oh. Wait. Is it off? Is it off? Is it off? I did my voice thing on. I'm sorry. I did it. I'm gonna do this one. Thanks, welcome in, Raiders! I'm playing a dating sim. With men. With cute menses, as you can see. And people. Just people overall. Oh my god, Misty! What the fuck? I don't know what's happening. Hey, welcome. Welcome. This is insane. Thank you. I don't know. You got this, son. Just take a breath. I feel so great. That the cute menses date. I told you guys he was love. Oh, Misty. Thank you for everything. Thanks for the bits that you're doing as well. With the emotes. I love the emote things that they added. Pedro! I love Pedro. Oh, Miss, I see you subscribed as well. You just did, or did you already do that once? But thank you. Thank you so much. That was the best thing. This is also the longer version. It's very important. Whooper Troopers, Whooper Troopers. Yes, we love the Whooper Troopers. We support them. We love them. You are all great. Thank you so much for joining in. I can't. Oh. You did. You did. Oh. The Lord, thank you for the 20 gifted subs. And also Dash of Hope, thank you for the follow. Calamity Crate, thank you. Luke is getting married soon, congratulations. Oh, thank you. You don't have to, it's all good. Thank you for the follow, Kitsune. Thank you. The gifted subs, 20! 20! And bits and everything is flying out my head. You're hitting me with bits and shit. Thank you, Garlic, and thank you, Miss, for the 100 bits. You guys are amazing. I don't know what to say. I love you guys. I love you with everything I have. So much is happening right now, but I'm all for it. Yes! Oh, girl. Also, I got to the hairdresser yesterday and they painted my hair white. It's like very bright white. I love it. I'm so obsessed with it. The jar is full. Yeah, the jar is quite full, you guys. That wasn't supposed to... I didn't really, expect that to happen, so I didn't make it too big. And I made the things pretty big. But yeah, actually the jar is doing something, actually, finally. The jar is full! Yay! Thanks so much for the sub, legend. Yeah, it's absolutely the Lord. Beautiful person. I love you. Thank you so much. You have no idea. You made my day. You all made my day. Misty, you made my day. My God. Thank you so much. Oh, frick. Okay. Should we go on with the game or so? What is happening? What happened? Another thing. How's the game going? Good. We're having fun with the mantises and they're great. And I like the emo one. The emo. This guy. The one with the red hair. This one. Oh, sorry. This one right here. He's cute. I like him. I have a thing for emo things. For emo people. I was an emo girl myself when I was a bit younger. When I was 15 or something. Seeing how happy this makes Slunk is amazing to see. Oh. That's really nice. Do you want me to play the game? You guys want me to play the game? Actually, I read. It's a lot of reading, but I hope you guys stay for a bit, Oh my god. Now I have to go longer. I'm gonna go longer now. I was actually... Normally I play for like 2 hours. I'm not playing games ever! You like talking. I know. I do too. I do, Queen. I love talking. I have to pet Cookie because of Cookie. Cookie! Cookie's getting pet. Cookie's my fiance, by the way. We're gonna get married next week. And I have to pet Cookie and tell him it was Cookie. That's interesting. I love it. Okay. Thank you all so much. I just want to say thank you one more time to every one of you, to Misty specifically, and to the Lord with the subs and the follows. Thank you all so much. Congratulations. Thank you. Thanks for all love, guys. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you all so much. I'm gonna get ready for bed. Good night and have fun. Yes. Oh, thank you so much for the subs again. Like, you don't have to do that. It's all great. I love it. Thank you. Have a great night. And we'll see you later. And I hope to see you again. Would love to have you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead with the game so you guys have some actual gameplay going on, Misty had to get 6. Oh, really? You're crazy. Oh my god. Go to bed in a bit, girly. Wife. I gotta take off to have fun. Yes, of course. Yeah, have a good one. Have a good one. I need to get... Oh, you haven't eaten either? Oh my god, Queen. Oh, you have to. What's on the menu? Yeah, I want to know. Okay, I'm gonna read. I'll be lurking. Yes, of course. Yeah. Go eat. Go eat. Go do the thing. Yes. Have a good one. Love you. Love you. All right. I'm gonna do the thing. I'm gonna try to keep up with chat. I don't have too many chatters at once, so I'm gonna try my best. Bear with me. A wise man once said... Oh, this is Leander. That's this guy. He's a mage, and I guess he has a bit of an ego, I would say. He's a bit of an ego, but he's alright. He's alright. This is the doctor. He's a gentleman. He's very nice. This is Min, which is a very sneaky person. Very sneaky. They are quite grumpy as well. And then we have Emo Guy. He's just very cute. And we have Foxy Guy. And he's quite annoying, to be honest. He's very, like, well, flirty, but, like, in a not a good way. You know what I'm saying? Alright, let's go. A wise man once said that acquaintances are merely friends where you haven't shared a drink with yet. A wise man, you said? Here, last week. I can hear Min's lips curl with distaste from across the bar. Leander clears his throat and continues, unperturbed. I don't know, I'm not native English, I can talk. Alright. Let's toast to Slunk's health. Yeah, my name is Slunk in this game. It's funny, I know. Slunk! Let's toast to Slunk's health. Care to join in, Doctor? Karaz politely declines with a wave of his hand. How about you, man? No. Slunk! Are you... No. A resounding pop pierces the din of the bar. We all turn in direction of the noise. Vere. I call this man... It's probably Ver. But I don't know. Vere just sounds way too funny. So that's what we're gonna do. And he's very annoying, alright? So Vere looks almost bashful as he accepts an overflowing flute from the bartender. Poured from a bottle so old its label has been worn blank. Is there champagne here? Since when? Vere pauses in the middle of licking champagne foam from his fingers with a coy smile. You didn't mind, don't you? In a transformation as impressive as his little magic trick, the concern on Leander's face vanishes. He laughs softly. No, be my guest. I know you've got expensive taste. Ha! Then he shoots the bartender a frantic look. Unbothered or uninterested in his company. Ace is Emo Guy. Cants his head at me. Light smile on his lips. Oh my god, hype trim at level 6 with that crap hole? I don't even know. That's crazy. Oh, I have an emote? What is this? I don't even know if I changed all these things because I've never had it before. So these emotes are probably all like default and stuff like that. I don't know if that even works like that. But hey, gotcha. I will get it later. How about you, Sparrow? He calls me Sparrow already. He has a nickname for me, and I love him. Okay, he's my favorite. Ace, this guy, because he's emo. I did say I'd buy your drink earlier, guy. Look, this guy, you know, he's a gentleman. He's great. He respects me, but he respects me a little bit too much, you know. I like the broken ones. Beyond repair, really. Physical not physical. Fantasy characters, visual, you know, not the real life. Just in this game. The broken ones, they're great. No, my trees. All these boys biting on me? Oh my god. Ace regards Leander over the lip of his glass. In the dim light, the glint in his crimson eyes looked downright dangerous. And his hair is pretty cool, like his white hair there, the earrings. He got freaking devil horns. I can fix him type of guy. Yeah, that's me. Me with this guy right there. What it'll be, Slunk. Leonaris, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'll take that. I'm a party animal, alright? I'm gonna be crazy. Twilight Princess' favorite game. Yes. Heck yes, it is. And this one is not that old. This one is like a few months old. The Majora's Mask one. Pretty cool, right? And I have a Lord of the Rings tattoo on my spine. From upward to downward. Almost the whole freaking spine. The Rings inscription, basically. Well, not basically. It is. The Rings inscription down my spine like that. They said it would hurt. It wasn't too bad, I would say. It wasn't too bad. Well, I don't think these didn't even hurt either, really. So, really cool stuff. I love Lord of the Rings. Probably my favorite. My favorite movies, for sure. You know, they're great. Chef's kiss. I'll take you up on that drink, as long as it's not one of those green shots. Don't knock 'em till you've tried them. They taste better than they look. Some might doubt that, but I hold my tongue long enough for Leander to go behind the bar. Ooh, so basically you use the inscription of the ring as a spine? Yes! Talk about sticking it to Sauron, yeah. I could just jump in the lava myself. I really have to at that point. Just dive in head first. And then just everyone... Not everyone. Mordor goes to shits. Does Cookie like Lother as much now? Cookie loves Lord of the Rings, right? I think so. He's never not loved it. I think he actually watched it before I did. I was probably like 13 or 14 when I first watched it. Yeah, you love it. I mean, The Hobbit is fine. It's not better than Lord of the Rings. It's not on the same level, but I still enjoyed the Hobbits movies. I also love Pirates of the Caribbean. Great. Great. I love it. Well, the first three. The first three. Let's not talk about the rest of them. Yeah, so that'll teach him. Yes, it's sure. They sure would. It sure would. So any hype for the Tales of Shire game? They just announced on the Nintendo Switch the Direct, right? I saw it. I didn't like the graphics. What the fuck? Sorry, but we're at this point with the technology, right? You could not get away with stuff like that. You can't. Maybe the Zelda game is gonna be good. You play as Zelda now, right? So it's pretty cool. Well, I don't know what it was called, but it looked pretty fascinating, I would say. But they're gonna be like super expensive, the Switch games, so but, yeah. What can you do about it? I thought the graphics looked like a PlayStation 2 game. Right. You know what was a masterpiece? The Gollum game. Stop. I'm pretty hyped for the Zelda, yeah. The Gollum game. Fuck. Oh, they could have done so much with it, but they decided to just make it really, really bad. And also, if you guys are curious, or like music as well, me and Cookie are gonna do a music stream pretty soon, I would say. Pretty soon. After the wedding, but soon after, I would say. I think. Right? Right, Cooks? We're gonna do music. He's gonna play guitar, play piano. The only thing I can really do is like sing mediocrely. But yeah, we're gonna do it, man. We're gonna do it all. That's the plan. Yes, level 2. You're just level 2. Oh my god. Skill issue. No, I'm kidding. Of course. Love you. I'm kidding. All right, let's get on with it. He's lying, isn't he? When I glance at Ace, he only shrugs. Like I said, they were chewy. Probably poisoned, too. Well, you're still alive, my guy. He considers his own drink a tumbler of amber-colored whiskey. Leander's tried to kill me a dozen times by now. It's always a gamble. What the heck? This is crazy. Nice French you got there, bucko. Vera clicks its tongue in disapproval. When he finally looks my way, it's with half-lit gaze softened by his third glass of champagne. He's going at it. Where are you? I wouldn't let Leander put anything in my mouth.
Watch your profanity.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Not me. Swearing? Me? Nah, get that out of your mind. You're imagining things. Where are you? Wouldn't let Leander put anything in my mouth. Okay, that's weird. That, you know, see? That's the things he says. And then I'm thinking, like, I don't like him too much. He fans his wingers? Wingers, yes. His fingers over his chest, voice dripping with vague reverence. The Wet Wick is one of the finest drinking establishments in all of Aridia. While you're here, you may as well partake of the signature watered-down drinks and still not let her? Ah! He sweeps his hand towards a chipped ceramic bowl filled with splintly speckled jerky that I can only assume is not leather. What's with the food in this city? Why is all these weird names in this city? As abysmal as you make it sound, this place is completely packed. It's not all that bad. Depending on the day, the food is edible. Ace takes a measured sip of his drink. Gotta stick around for the real attractions, though. Before I can ask what he means, Leander returns with a tumbler. Tumbler? Tumbler? What? Tumbler? Where? I loved Tumbler. Loved Tumbler. When I was 14 or something. That he sets in front of me. Uneven chunks of ice bomb and a pool of reddish purple alcohol. Don't drink, guys. I swear. Don't do it. It's bad for your health. Well, I mean, you know, if you measure it right, I guess. But yeah, drinking. I'm not much of a drinker, but yeah. I don't know. I don't like the taste of it at all. Kind of hate it. I sniff the drink suspiciously. To my relief, this time all I smell is a sharp, clean scent of gin, with an undercurrent and of fermented fruit. Hydrate! Oh, thank you for that. Thank you, Cookie. Because I needed to do a little... My throat is getting a little bit dry. That's nice. That's nice. Thank you so much. Click. Dots. Relax. It's just a local specialty, Plum Grin. Although if you're feeling more adventurous. I shake my head. Nah. Leander rubs his knuckles against the bar until the group falls silent. Or something like that. That's probably what it would look like. Alright, everyone, let's toast. To me! Oh. May actually to me, okay. May Slunk stay in Iridia be full of bright adventures and discoveries. Cheers, everyone. Cheers, everyone. Have a glass, raise it, and do a little sip. Leander, Ace, and Vere raise their glasses in unison. Min only crosses their arms, and Karaz watches with polite indifference. Min is so grumpy all the time. I tip back my drink. The Plum Grin is eye-wateringly strong. Despite a sharp medicinal edge, it goes down smooth. There's something in that. There's something in there. Man, it's poison or something. One sip softens the edge of my vision. The next fades the din of the crowded bar into a low, persistent murmur. I find myself unwinding for what feels like the first time in years. What a nice feeling that must be. The art style looks really good, like the drawings. I love the outline that they use, the line art. Sorry, I'm critical with art. I draw myself too, so... But it's good. It's very well executed, to be honest. With like the thicker lines at some places. Okay, I'm rambling. I'm nerding out. Okay, stop it, Slunk. Aren't you the popular one, Slunk? Yes, of course, me. Yeah, me. Yeah. Okay, guy. I'm guessing you met Karaz first. I'm not popular. I've never been. I've been bullied my whole freaking life. What are you talking about? It would be more accurate to say that I found her. Yeah, with my arm ripped off. Great. He saved my life. Yay. He did. You know, if I... You know, actually, they make me choose one of the guys, right? Or one of the people. If logically, I would be choosing the doctor because he actually, like, saved my life. He's the most well-mannered guy out there, probably. But no. Too boring. Too boring. No. I'm merely performing my duty as a doctor. See, he's too nice. No. No. Sorry, I'm crazy. I have ADHD. As you may have noticed. As you may have noticed. Although I must admit that I was confused when I woke up missing all my clothes. That was weird. Yeah, I was naked. I was a naked little lady. Leander makes a choke noise somewhere behind him. Min sighs. Thank you, Dapper Chocobo. Thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's not what you think. We're gonna go to the... Damn, the Reddit stories are getting closer, aren't they? So when we reach the 200 followers, we're gonna be reading some unhinged Reddit stories. I can't wait. Reddit is my guilty pleasure, probably. Like some subreddits, not all of them, of course, but like Am I the Asshole? Relationship advice. There's some crazy shit in there. Or confessions, even. That's just... Sometimes I read the title of things and then it's like, I can't look away from this. I have to read it. It's like looking away, you know, from a car crash. You can't. You want to look away, but you can't. And it's just great. I love it. It entertains me. It makes me, I don't know, filled with joy in a little bit. Which is weird, maybe, to say. But I like it. I like it. So that's what we're gonna do. If we hit the 200 followers. So I'm quite excited for that. It's not what you think! I swear. Slunk was in grave condition. I could barely... Oh yeah, they were talking about being naked. Stupid. I could hardly treat such injuries through tattered clothes. Did you see my... something? The silence that follows stretches uncomfortably long. I look away, unable to face Karaz's disappointment and catch Fedith snickering behind his hand. That's my cue to change the topic. Karaz isn't the only one who saved me today. Who did? Don't you listen? I didn't save you. You were simply there. That's Min for ya. Leander reaches for Min, but they duck under his arm with practice ease, without so much as looking his way. Yeah, they, sorry, it's a bit hard. It's they. They are very, like, ninja-like, so very fast, unseeable, undetectable, stuff like that. Pretty cool. Cool outfit they got, too. I like, this reminds me a little bit of Lord of the Rings, actually, the cape. How it's, like, attached to each other. As reliable as they are moody. Yes, you could totally say that. You're the one to talk, considering you're neglected to warn her to stay off the streets at night. Oh, I might have got a little distracted. Min's only response is a short breath. That's very short. Something like that. How short is a short breath? At any rate, I never got a chance to thank you, Min. Don't. The less soul is alive, the better. Grumpy. For a heartbeat, Min's eyes flicker towards Ace, and their lips twist. Ooh. Ace is too busy nodding along to Vera's enthusiastic pantomime of stepping to notice. Lost, no doubt, in a thrilling discussion. I've had enough of this hellhole. Let's go. Min and Karaz share a brief look. Then Doctor speaks up. I have to go. A lot of fun. Enjoy the rest of the stream, everyone. Thank you, Alex. Thank you so much for joining. See you next time, maybe. And if not, have a good day. Have a good week. And we'll see you when I see you. Have a good one. Oh my god, my view count is on 69. Nice. Heck yeah. Good night. Very well, but there's something that I must discuss with Leander. If you'll excuse us, Slunk. Bye. And just like that, the three of them depart, leaving me alone to savor my gin in silence. How late is it? Ooh, it's also pretty late for me, guys. Ooh. Maybe I'll go on a little bit, and then we're gonna maybe raid? Maybe it makes someone also very happy, like me. Or so I think until I hear a voice so soft and low, it's practically a purr. Oh no, go away. Go away, you stink. Bye. Go away, Vera. Lost your tour guide? I hate him. Oh, I don't hate him, though. I turn to find Crimson and Pink eyes trained on me. I like Crimson. Crimson Chin. It's not lost on me that they chose the instant the others left to strike. Just my luck. I had to be abandoned with the two most irritating people. No! Why do you say that? That one? Yes. This one? No. I've met all day. Monsters or not, there's no telling what I'll do if either of them push me again. Itchy nose. Don't tell me Leander already snuck off to get his knob slobbered out back. What? What's wrong with you? You have a problem? You have a problem. And it's not good. We could go to Abigail next. Oh, yes! Yes, do! Yes. Okay, let's find a good point where we could end it and then surprise Abigail. Because we love Abby. She's also a makeup queen like me, and she does it so well. I love it so much. He's got business with Karaz and Min. 2 on 1 business. Isn't he lucky? I can't tell if it's the champagne or the company, but Vera has gone noticeably more relaxed. Not more relaxed. No! We don't like that. He sits with his chin propped on the back of his hand. His ears twitch. Freaking ears. Whenever a hiccup shakes his shoulders, I'm all flustered by this man. Why are you so far away? Come join us. No. He pats the empty bar stool beside Ace, but I hesitate. The smile Vera wears is sweet and distinctly sly. No. And with drinks in the mix, I dread how he and Ace will mess with me next. We don't bite. Ugh. Sorry, it's a bit gross. I'm not sure about that. Just hours ago you tried to rob me, and you threatened me. Me? Steal? Surely you'd be mistaken. You sure it was me? Yes, it was you. And then you had the gal that kicked me out just so you could go drinking. He gives another one of his shrugs. I was lonely. Oh, that's great. That's just a great, yes, excuse right there. A simpler answer than I expected, but I guess I can't fault him for that. I'm lonely. Vetter suddenly slumps forward. Garthammer sleeps pulling where he rests his elbows on his knees. Ace sets his hand on Vetter's waist, narrowly preventing him from tipping off the counter. How about we start fresh, Begin with proper introductions, get off on the right foot and whatnot. I'll start. The name's Vetter, Hunter Extraordinaire. Of course, yes. Vetter's right hand flutters to his chest as he bows his head. Yes. Flinching when hairs falls into his eye. What? You flinch? Weakling. Ace doesn't say anything, so I suppose it's my turn now. It's Slunk. Big Slunk for you. Vetter considers me for a long moment, his tail idly swaying behind him. Then he knocks back the rest of his champagne. It's a pleasure to formally meet you, Slunk. He says my name slowly and deliberately, savoring every syllable. No, Slunk, the syllable. A tingle jumps down my spine. I quickly turn my gaze away. Ace smirks at my reaction over the rim of his glass. Is something funny? Nope. I open my mouth and close it as quickly. They want me to react, goading me into another ridiculous game. While their sharp cat-like eyes keep me on edge, something about this tension is fun. Ooh, we're having fun. Okay. It must be the gin. The gin. A flash of white over Ace's shoulders catches my eye. Across the bar, Karaz heads for the door. I don't see Leander or Min, but it feels wrong to let him leave without saying goodbye. I'll be back. Anyway, I think that's a great place off, right? Because I will be back, in fact. And I will rate Abigail. That rhymes, thank you. Okay. Let's first. Oh, I clicked on things. Whoa, I clicked. Oh, what is happening? Well, how do I... Alt F4, I guess. That's how it works. I didn't know how to do it, actually. Okay, Abigail, Queen of the Makeup as well. We love her. I need to copy her name all the time. Oh, she's playing Stardew Valley. Yes, let's go. Alright, guys. It's rating time. Again, Misty, thank you so much. I know you're not here anymore, but thank you, thank you, thank you. You're amazing. All the raiders are great. All the people who followed. The freaking... the subs, that was insane, and the bits and everything. I love you all. I love you all so much. The sunflower is toggled. Awesome. She's gonna wear the sunflower hat. Give her some love. And this was exciting. This made my day. So thank you all so much. And I will see you guys maybe next time. I hope so. Thank you all for being here, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!